Ho 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 ho! Brisket! Oh, chatting dawn. Oh my God, Rescue! Rescue! Oh, my little scrumptiouses. My little scrum diddly umptiouses, though. Oh my golly gosh, chat. Holy! Ignore the transition. Oh, it's time! Chat, it's time! Finally! After what feels like years, we're having a no bans tournament where these participants, the best players on the planet, can play against each other using whatever they want. It's been too damn long, chat. It's literally been over a year since we have done something like this. And today, we're finally bringing it back on the main stage, ladies and gentlemen. We're finally bringing it back. We actually have a brand new team also joining us as well from a different game, which I obviously can't state. But I'm surprised they decided to play in it, as they do seem really good. I mean, I've seen them kill a bunch of COD Mobile players. We're talking about Delta Kings. They're Team 8. Featuring Rankid, Senpro, Vinci, and Kid Lat. I'm curious to see how they perform today, man. They seem like good guys. I loved watching them play against 4K earlier. Actually, I think it was a couple weeks ago now. We'll see how they perform. This is something we haven't done in over a year. If you're on YouTube, I'm going to bring up the rule set real quick. My little scrum diddly umptiouses. So on the screen right now, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see the rule set. Everything is allowed. The only thing that is not allowed, chat, is teaming. For obvious reasons, nobody is allowed to team with another team inside of the game. But medic class is allowed, SMRS is allowed, Jackal's allowed, and I believe this is the first time ever we've actually allowed people to go inside of tanks. I don't know if anyone will actually use the tank, but if they do, I'm gonna be watching you. Please, I might have to put a bounty of like $100. You know what? We'll do it right now. If anyone gets a kill with a tank, I will give you $100. If anyone gets a single kill with the tank, you can run over somebody, you can shoot somebody with the turret on top, you can shoot somebody with the big explosion. I will give whoever gets the first kill with the tank $100. I want to see somebody kill somebody else with the tank. Like, it's all well and good seeing it with the Jackal. The Jackal's actually really good, especially in the hands of somebody like a Winter. But a tank? I mean, a tank? I don't know about a tank, bro. Oh, my little scrumdiddlyumptiouses. Also, it said 50 squads on the screen there. It's actually 25 squads, not 50. We'll be getting into the games in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and call out some of the teams so that you guys know some of the team names and that you're familiar with them. Of course, everyone knows Team 1. They're the biggest team in the game, and they have been the biggest team in the game for over a year now. It's 4K Overload, Holy Father, Synth, Tokyo, and Remy. Believe it or not, Synth was actually going to give his spot to Winter. Which, I mean, that would have made the team quite Jackal heavy, but he's decided to stay on board, and Winter is on a different roster. That's team number 1, 4K Overload. Team number 2, we've got Anubis Rams. I don't even know what that means. To me, Anubis is like some sort of god. Are they calling themselves gods? I don't know. I'm just happy that Ranzu is finally back playing again, bruh. Done are the days of the watch party of Ranzu, okay? He's finally back playing. Team number 2 features him, Negi, Akaza, and Fright. Also, did anyone else see him hiding in the buy station recently? I have been seeing so many clips of this dude hiding in the buy station, bro, and I need to steal it. Unfortunately, Ranzu, I'm robbing you of the clips, and I need to do this myself. Okay, obviously not today, because, you know, we got a big tournament going on today, but tomorrow, I'm gonna be hiding in buy stations, and maybe some more dead bodies like I'm Vector / Ranzu. Team 3, we've got 4 kings, just 4 kings. It's not 4 Kings Main, it's not 4K Overload, it's just 4 Kings. Featuring Tom Pips, Super Jeff, 4K Narosa, and 4K G. These guys are arguably the best team out of the Philippines, combined with another team that we'll talk about soon. I'm interested to see how good they do this time round. They've always performed well, even when there's really high ping not in their favor. So, I'm hoping for a good performance. Then, Team 4, we've got Aura Hood. That features Ackman, Flex, Drop, and Fund. Fund has played in our Blackout events in the past, and he's really, really good. Super underrated player. These guys are based out of EU and America. To be honest, I think they'll do pretty well. Ackman has shifted a bunch of teams over the last couple of months. He hasn't really found a good core group in quite a while. I kind of see him as like a superstar player that just hasn't had the right people around him recently, whereas before he was a superstar player also combined with other superstars, and he was just absolutely killing it every single tournament. I mean, even though he hasn't been placing good, he always seems to win at least one game inside of all of these tournaments. So maybe this might be the one where he comes back to his former glory and is able to win for team number 4. Team 5, I don't think these guys need any introduction. These guys, I wouldn't say they're fan favorites of every country, but definitely where I'm living right now in Dubai, they are fan favorites for sure. This is Team OP Eternity Zenith. They won the last Alcatraz tournament with 100 MS. They literally had 100 MS, and not only did they win, they dropped an absurd amount of kills, a world record amount of kills in one of the games, which basically significantly, it just turned the whole tournament into, okay, these guys have won, and let's just watch everyone else and hope that they die. I love these guys, but last tournament, I'm just gonna admit it, I wanted them to fail, because they were so far in the lead, I was like, bro, this is not even interesting anymore. But you guys know me, I watched everyone else, we had a great time anyway. God, I hope they don't get another lead like they did last tournament in this tournament, because my gosh, they were cooking. This is Europe and Middle East's best, basically like 4 players combined into one team. In fact, some of these players were so good back in the early days of us hosting these events, we thought they were cheating. Turns out they're not cheating, they're just really good. And now that the accusations have switched on to me, I understand what it's like for the entire community to think you're a cheater, but we'll have a video about that soon of how I tricked the entire community. Because it was all planned. Next team! Team number 6, No Neck and Long Necks. Bro, ain't no way you guys named yourself this. Okay, so Wagner's definitely a long neck. Is Dawn a no neck? They've also got MJ and Hasbulla on the team. I don't know who Hasbulla is, but that's a sick name. I love Hasbulla. I hope these guys perform pretty well. That's an awkward team name. I'm just gonna call them no necks. I'm sorry, Wagner. I know you have a big long neck, but you're called no neck to me. Team 7 is the other team I was talking about before, being basically the other side of the best of the Philippines, being TSG. These guys have absolutely crushed it recently. I seen them win another event, and then it was robbed from them through something to do with rerooms. We don't do that here. These guys are absolutely amazing. Secret / Layla and Stiller. Super underrated. If you guys have never heard about them before, then you're gonna be able to hear about them today. They are outstanding players. Going down to Team 8, I shouted them out at the start of the stream, at the start of this tournament. It is Delta Kings. These guys don't even play COD Mobile like that. At least not until this past month, where they've started grinding. And I've seen them in private matches cooking 4K, so I'm interested to see how they perform. Just because they're here, I hope they get server advantage. Like, I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm fingers crossed they get server advantage. So at least they have a good first experience of being in a big tournament like this. We've got Rankid, we've got Senpro, we've got Vinci, and we've got Kid Lat. They're coming from a different game. They're coming into COD Mobile. So I hope you guys love them as much as I do. And make sure to support them, because we love bringing in other people from other games into these tournaments, chat. Next on, we've got Team 9. So we've got Aura Hood, which is Akman, and then we just have Aura, which is a Latin American team with Roselti, Exotico, Brotex, and Jakari. I want to know what came first, Lotex or Brotex? I need to know, bro. Team number 9, Aura. Team 10 is Insane X Fury. Another Latin American team. Magic, Chamo, Senior J, and Ames. I would argue these guys are fan favorites for Latin America. Probably the biggest team we have from that region. So if you are a Latin American watcher, stay tuned, watch their stream if you want to hear them speak in Spanish, and if you want to hear their comms, because everyone in these tournaments streams their POV. So if you don't like me, or if you don't speak English, you won't even be able to understand what I'm saying if you don't speak English, but make sure to check out everyone else's streams, especially if you haven't seen some of the other contestants from across the planet, and you've only looked at your specific region. Check out other different regions and see if you can find a streamer that you love to watch from a place that you've never heard of before. Next up, speaking of different regions, we've got Team Mixed Region. That's El Chapo, Mona, Necro, and Insolence. These guys are actually Africa combined with Europe. This will be an interesting one because El Chapo and Mona are 100% the best players in Africa. 110%. Seeing what they were able to do last tournament inside of Alcatraz, and I might have a soft spot for El Chapo, man. I'm not gonna lie, the songs that he uses in his TikTok edits, bro, they get me fired up to play, chat. They get me fired up to play, bro. I love seeing El Chapo's songs. Even his tournament announcement, bro. Oh my god. Same with Mona, man. Oh, these guys are cookers. Necro and Insolence, two of the best European players coming on board with them. So we got a mixed region team here at Team 11. Going down the list again, we've got Bope. I don't even know what this... Is this a team name based off something? I don't know what this word means. B-O-P-E. We got Bardox, Kust, Holiday, and Bolivia. They're based out of Latin America. Bardox and Magic, I believe, used to be friendly, and now they're kind of rivals. So we got two rival Latin American teams here. One of them hosted and mained by Bardox, and the other mained by Magic and his squad. Going down Team 13, we've got Team Disband. I have no idea why they've called themselves Team Disband, but I'm going to assume that this team is filled with players that were from different teams, and it's kind of like a mesh of players together to make up this Team 13 Disband. They're based out of Germany and the rest of Europe. Loading, Balor, Nagdi, and Claude. Nagdi, probably the most underrated player in this tournament. Anytime I come onto his stream, he's maybe got single-digit viewers, so if you haven't checked him out, make sure to do so. Same with Claude. Loading's a little bit more known, and then obviously Balor is the flick god. So everyone knows who Balor is at this point. He's big on Instagram, he's big on TikTok, he's getting bigger on YouTube. We've seen Balor for a couple of years now. Going down the list, we've got Team 14. One of my favorites, chat. One of my absolute favorites. It's Jackal Hazard, bruh. 4K winner finally coming back to his former glory. I am looking for a 1v4 from 4K Winter here with the Jackal. Not only do they have 4K Winter on this team, they have Vector. I want a 1v4 Jackal and I want somebody to go in a loadout drop and for Vector to SMRS them. Or you know what? I seen a clip from Vector earlier hiding in a body box and C4ing somebody. If we can get some C4 kills from Vector, I would be more than happy. They're teaming up with Snack and Yipsta. We've actually got a lot of Yipsta fans. I've seen a lot recently in my chat, people really supporting Yipsta. So let's see what he can do today. Team 15, we've got Goats Esports. This is another Latin American team. We actually have quite a lot this time around. We have a lot of teams from all over. I would say this is probably the most diverse group of teams we've had pretty much ever in any of these events. We got Panchito, we've got Soy Topo, Patata, and Rosskid. This roster has won a tournament before, 100%. And I guess they're calling themselves the GOATs because they think they're the greatest of all time in Latin America. Are they? It's up for debate. We'll see in this tournament if they can survive. Remember, this is the first tournament we've done where there's no bans. The literal only rule, they can do whatever they want. The only rule is no teaming with another team. That's the only rule. They can play however they want, do whatever they want. The possibilities are endless. And it's also the first tournament that we've played since Trapmaster got buffed, since Igniter got buffed, and since Desperado became the most annoying meta of all time. You know what? I'm putting the blame on Soy Topo. I'm putting, bro, hundreds of thousands of people seen him use the Desperado in that tournament we did. And ever since then, all I get in my games is Desperados, bro. So please, Soy Topo, never make another meta again. Thank you very much. Just like Holy Father said to me, never make another movement again. Soy Topo, never make another meta. All right, buddy? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see any more Desperados. I'm sick and tired of them. But if you use them in this tournament, I'll be happy. Because I know you're going to rage bait the other team. Team 16! It's Team Rebar. I can't believe it, but Matador has made a comeback, chat. We haven't seen this guy in months. He's teaming up with Rebar, Resari, and COD Real Amir to form team number 16. These guys are from the Middle East. They're all based out of here. Similar to me, chat. Similar to me where I'm chilling right now. Team 17, we've got Wahala Pro Max. Dude, these team names, man, like, we need to come up with better. What is Wahala Pro Max, Mello? Like, this guy cannot be coming up with team names like this. I swear, every time we host a tournament and invite these guys, they have goofy names, bro. Mello, Prime, Lilac, and OBN. I love OBN, bro. His animations on TikTok are top tier. He uses AI to basically create these storylines with creating, I guess, yeah, they're like mini movies, including as many COD Mobile creators as he can, and they're super good, so you should definitely check out OBN. It's in English, a little bit of Pigeon, I think, in there as well sometimes, inside of his content, but definitely you should check out OBN. Team 18 is LPK Crown Breakers. We've got Dez, V, Nene, and Aria. This is a girl team, all right? So for all you single men out there, don't talk to Nene, because she has a boyfriend already, and he's playing in this event. So you can't talk to him. That actually reminds me. There's another girl in this that I'm going to have to talk about, because I seen a video of her with another Filipino Battle Royale player, and it looked like they were, I don't know if they are boyfriend and girlfriend, but it looked like they were at least trying to be. We'll talk about that in a minute, chat. We'll talk about that in a minute. Either way, LPK, welcome to the tournament. I wish you guys the best, or girls the best. Team 19, we've got Paras Chaturi. That features Lex Gamer, 919 COD, Larry, and Isco. I don't know how this team's going to perform. The only one I know a lot is Lex. The other three players are kind of up in the air for me. For the most part, I know everyone that participates in our events, but there's some people in this one where they've swapped out some bigger names for some smaller pro players, and I don't actually know them. I'm interested to see how Team 19 does here, especially considering there's like 7 African teams inside of this tournament. Will they be the best African team? I don't know. Team 20, Yaya Ju, we've got Sloven, Beretta, Hassan, and Insanity. This is another Latin American team. Like I said, this is the most diverse tournament we've had in many months, maybe even over a year. Team 21, we've got another Middle Eastern team called Hamid Tokyo. We know Wexer. I'm gonna actually check this real quick. Is Wexer? Dude, I swear Wexer plays in my server, and I see him in my games on Battle Royale. I definitely see you, Wexer, in my lobbies. 100%. Or maybe he just has a bunch of fans that name themselves after him. His teammates are Raki Plays, COD Stop, and Hudson YT. We've seen these guys before. Based out of the Middle East, team number 21. Team number 22, we've got Shibo Shibo. This is King Nee, Father Ali, Lag YT, and King Raf YT. I actually didn't know King Raf was African. I thought he was European. So we got a full African roster in there for Shibo Shibo in team number 22. Team 23 coming to the end of it, and then we'll start our first game chat. We got Puchinas, which features Alexa, Amarada, Millie, and Snow. I think this actually also might be another girl team. I know Alexa very well. I see her streaming all the time when I'm lying in bed. It just is a coincidence. I'm not in the bed for no reason. It's just a coincidence. I have a fiance. It's just a coincidence I be in bed when she's live streaming, chat. I see her all the time on TikTok live streaming. Team 24, we got Amarta. This is from the Philippines, featuring Sneaky, Jachi, Cody, and Flame. Cody is the girl that I see getting fan edits made of her and another player. Who is that other player, TikTok, that she has fan edits made of? It's like they're going out, but they're not going out. They're boyfriend and girlfriend, but they're not. They're in like a talking stage. I'm putting them on blast. They're probably going to hate my guts, but it's time for you guys to link up if you haven't already. Team 25, the last team, Stellenbosch, featuring Barry, Malay, Stalker, and Del Mini, an African roster. Like I said before, diverse group of teams this time around, chatting Todd. And I'm ready for game number 1. My little Pookie Bears chat. Are you ready for game number 1? I know you guys are spamming on TikTok to start it. We started it. We started it up. Oh, what is this? Let me lower that down real quick. It's Tom Pips. Oh, it's Tom Pips, bruh. It is Tom Pips, I remember. Bro, at the LAN, they were standing together, and I was like, huh. Bro, it's gay. Yo, chat, we gotta put them on blast, bro. A little COD Mobile love story in the Battle Royale scene, chat. Shh, I've already said too much, chat. I've already said too much. Hopefully, they have a long life together if they do go out. I don't even know if they're boyfriend and girlfriend. To me, it looked like they were in a talking stage, chat. You know, those awkward situations in high school where you're like, go hug her, hug her. Go hug her, hug her. Kiss her, kiss her, kiss her. You know, those kind of things. That's what it looked like to me, man. So I think we'll see. I don't know if they are actually together. I don't, we'll have to see, chat. Either way, let's get into game number 1. I'm so excited, bro. No BANS Battle Royale, chat. It's been years. It's been so long. All right, let's see. First off, for Holy Fathers landing. Sanitarium, we've seen these guys land here before. It looks like they've got it off by themselves. They don't need to worry about anything. Ranzu and the boys are going to be going over to New Vision City and Pier. Ooh, a team is actually taking New Vision City from them. That's going to be Bardax's roster. We've seen these guys before in many different tournaments, but it looks like Lag is instantly targeting Soy Topo. Let me go down the list and make sure we can see where they are at. Ooh, it's Crash Site, broski. You guys know I absolutely love landing in Crash Site. Winter's already getting kills. How is Winter already getting kills? Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Yeah! Bro, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, bro. Oh god. Oh man, and I did. I showed them earlier. Breastcam. Rewind. All right, Winner. Now we're talking. My little scrumdiddlyumptious. He's got 1 kill and 1 knock. He wasn't able to confirm it there, but it looks as though he's gonna get out of this jet and hop in and get another. Wait. If this explodes, does it automatically land another jet? There's no way it doesn't. He has to wait, right? He has to wait before another jet spawns. So is he gonna wait here the entire time until a new jet spawns in and then get that jet as well? I wonder what the timer is on that. Will he be able to get enough kills to place high? And also, will he be able to not get SMRS? This is gonna be an interesting tournament for Winter, if I do say so myself. I'm looking forward to it, Winter. I'm looking forward to it indeed. Let's go back to Crash Site though, with Soy Topo's coming into the action. It's actually shit. Oh my god! There's no way! Oh my god, a double need straight off the bat for freaking Soy Topo. Bro, literally. What was that? Bro was literally an angel, did chat. He just landed, got a nade, and instant double killed from it. Good job from Soy Topo. A little bit of revenge right there as they took him out earlier in the game. We'll go up to see where Holy Father's chilling. I don't think these guys have anyone on them. Yeah, they're good to go. They don't need to worry about anything. What? Bro, why are we seeing these people look like angels falling from the sky right now? 4K, these guys are known as 4 Kings. They used to be known as 4 Kings main, and it seems like Wagner can't get any kills, so he's decided he wants to kill the Butcher. All right, Wagner. Mr. Longneck. At least they get some loot from that. I mean, killing the Butcher is actually probably a W strat, considering you get a bunch of loot from it. We'll go on over to see our previous champs from the Alcatraz tournament. They've actually landed in Dormitory. That's so that they can get some snowboards. Oh no, he doesn't even have one. You land all the way up here in the side of the map and you don't even get a snowboard? That kind of sucks. Surprisingly though, it seems as though Ackman's team have not landed on Ski Town, so that leaves Ski Town up for grabs. I didn't actually see where they landed, but Jeff and the boys are cooking. G's got 2, Nerosa's got 1, and it seems like only 1 player is alive from this roster. Oh no, that is Ackman's team. He just doesn't have the name. Oh my god, he gets the kill. K967, last player alive in his team. It's now a 3v1, down from a 4v1 as Tom goes down. Tom Pips, Cody's boyfriend, apparently. Winter's also able to get a knock right there. I can't believe we have let Winter back on the Jackal. He needs to confirm kills. He can't keep doing this, chat. He can no— oh my god, that's a whole roster. That's a whole roster in there. Another whole team. Winter, please, please. I need to see a team wipe. They're all standing together, bro. Oh, wow. Okay. This new one will spawn then because he just deleted that other one? Okay, Winter, I see you. I see you, bro. We'll be watching you throughout this entire event. Don't you worry, Winter. Eyes will be on you, my little scrumdiddlyumptious. The plays, ooh. People are dying over by Pier, and it looks like Renzu's trying to land a snipe over onto Bardax's team. We know these guys. They've been playing in our tournaments for over a year now, and they've been very, very good players indeed. Renzu, don't run away. Why are you running? Why are you running? Dude, he's got all the skins on a global account too, chat. Hey, yo, pay to win, bro. Yo, we support that over here, chat. We support the skins. Renzu's gonna get out of this situation. He does not want to take that fight whatsoever. Negi also still alive. He's inside of New Vision City, but I don't think these guys are really in a good spot right here. We'll go down again as it seems like Tom Pitts has been revived, but Ackman's team still only have 1 player left. I don't think they're gonna camp tags. Remember, there's no rules. You can camp tags. If you really want to camp those tags, you can go ahead and camp on them. But he might be able to get his teammates back here. He needs to go for these tags now, though. He needs to go for them right now. They're going away. He's gonna use this quad to his advantage. They will see him. Oh, he's got the skin! I love this skin. It's my favorite quad spike skin by far. The tags are right here, right in front of him. He's got very limited time. If they have an SMRS or an FHJ, they could completely wipe him here. Let's see where they're at. They are shooting at him. Yep, they are shooting right at him. He gets all 3 tags at the exact same time, but now he needs to get away from this. The best possible thing to do here would be find another team. But I don't know if there's any other teams around him. Let's go to this camera view. It's Nerosa. Dude, these guys know this is Ackman's team. They absolutely know it's him. Nerosa gets out, he's gonna shoot it, but that's a really, really good skin. You cannot shoot people off that skin. 6-7, please! He's gonna die. There's no way. Oh! Ackman's team, for the first time in 3 events, do not win game number 1. Ackman has always won game number 1 inside of these tournaments, but this time around, it's not gonna go his way. A lot of people... There it is, he's eliminated. A lot of people want me to see what Winter's up to here. His whole team has been killed. His whole team has been eliminated. Guys! What are you Winter! Wait, what is he doing? What is he doing? He's just going outside the zone trying to pick up stuff? Where did your teammates even die, Winter? Oh my god, they're so far away. Well, good luck, Winter. We'll catch up with you very, very soon, as it looks like Negi is the last alive for his team. And he doesn't have any of the tags, but he can get one back here. There we go, good job. Going over to Delta though, we've never seen these guys play in a tournament. These players are not even from COD Mobile. This is the first time in the history of the tournaments where we have had a full team from a different game, a different mobile FPS title, and they're actually rotating really well. They're rotating as a cohesive unit. They obviously have the knowledge of how to win Battle Royale games. It's just, can they use the class abilities to their advantage? Do they understand the meta, how to get out of situations with class abilities? That's yet to be seen, chat, but I'm wishing them the best of luck. They are going for these loadout drops as freaking Winter gets another one. Are you being serious? He's wiping Balor's team off the map. Nah, this is uncalled for. Oh my God. Winter has 5 kills. Because Jackal has been banned for so long, nobody can counter it. Nobody is used to using the SMRS or the FHJ to take down the Jackal from the sky, so nobody's picking it up. And Winter is going on an absolute tear at the start of this tournament. 5 kills this early on is crazy. He might even get the full team wipe, chat. They're coming back now, Claw. Bro, is there really anything else you can do at this point? Like, bro is so far outside the zone. He might come back for them. Winter might come back for them. Winter, what are you gonna do? At least let me see what you're gonna do. Okay, he's flying over them. He's not going for them anymore. He's got too little of health. Only 35 health remains. But he's gonna fly over to the other side of the map. There should be a Jackal spawn over there. Yes, there is, just outside of this zone. Winter, 5 eliminations this early on. Piece of cake for him. As we're gonna go on to Bardax's team, is there in another fight against a different roster? Insanity's inside of the house. He's probably gonna get pushed out here very, very quickly. There it is. That's gonna be all she wrote for him. See you later, alligator, and he falls. Hopping on board with the Middle Eastern team now, though. Matador, another player that people thought was cheating before because he had such great accuracy. But so far since then, no other accusations has happened. But Rizalti, 99 versus me, Brotex, and Jakari have been fully eliminated from game number 1. Similarly to Ackman's roster. Rest in peace, chat. Rest in peace to Ackman for game number 1. His streak of winning first game of tournaments has now ended. Maybe he can win game number 2, though. Maybe he can win game number 2. Hey, why is... Holy Father, you're in my area of the map now. Anyone who watches me play Battle Royale knows this is my favorite place. Speaking of favorite players, though, Synth is actually taking down Ken. Oh my gosh, the revenge! The revenge might actually happen. Another shot lands from Synth here with the Rytech, and unfortunately, Lotex comes out with the trade onto Tokyo using his sniper. One of the best snipers in the entire world here. Lotex landing another one. Tokyo gets taken down entirely, and they're just trading points back and forth between each other with the snipers. I don't think any team is gonna get wiped in this 3v3/4v4 scenario, as they'll just keep taking one a piece down, rezzing their player up, and continue trading. As you look onto the map, I would say that, yeah, Holy Father's team do have a very good position in zone. If Slayer and his roster have good rotation transport, like a car, or they all have snowboards, then they are also in a really good position in zone because they have that hill momentum to get them into the next zone if they don't get it. And I would actually argue they have a better spot, even though it's not as central as Holy Father's team than Holy Father's team. The only thing that would stop this is Winter coming in his... Where is it? Jet. The Jackal is in use. Winter knows they're there. Is he gonna go for them? They're right below him. He's not gonna go instantly for him. It looks like he's actually gonna be playing for a placement instead of going for kills currently. He still does have 5 eliminations. We haven't seen him get a single elimination since the last one we watched, which was on the Balor's roster, and I believe all 4 of those players did get revived. Yes, they did indeed. He's playing for placement, absolutely. As we're gonna go ahead and watch team number 10 here instead. All 4 of the players are alive and well, but they have 0 kills. They're looking down the site over onto EE. They've spotted a couple of players, but they don't land any shots. It's Chamo. Let's hop on board and see what Magic's looking at. He has an HDR. This is arguably the best sniper for competitive play right now because it hits for so much damage. Yet again, like I said before, these people are probably just going to go for trades, get a kill here and there just to stack up points, but they're not going to push each other because they don't need to currently. The next zone is shown, and it looks as though Holy Father's team are actually getting pushed. Or they're the ones doing the pushing, as it looks like Insolence and the African roster featuring Mona and El Chapo are right in front of them. Only 1 kill coming through for the 4K team, 4K overload. Couple of peaks coming down here. We'll see where Tokyo is in this. He's a little bit further back. Synth doesn't really have good guns here. Only an M4, but he does have that Rytech for the longer range fights. They're making their way inside of the zone, but they're gonna need to take out this team if they want to have a clear rotational path. I don't know, chat. They're gonna rotate into different teams here. This is not a good play. Holy Father almost driving into the water. Thank God it's not his Mustang, chat, because that would be detrimental. Are they gonna go over? They're not. I think they might use the zip line, but if they go down here, they're gonna see Slayer's team are right in front of them, and the shots with the SMRSs are coming through. Synth crashes his car, and now it's a 4v4 against the best team from the previous tournament from Alcatraz. If they go over this zip line, they're gonna get beamed off of it. This is not a good play for any of them. Ken is still dead, apparently. I don't know how that happened, but we're yet to see. This is a 3v4 fight. Holy Father's last player on this team. He's gonna rotate the whole way around. They don't want to die to these SMRSs. Luckily, they have cars with a lot of health, so they're able to get through here and go to the other side of the zone. That was a really good rotation by them. I'm surprised they didn't take that fight against Slayer and the boys. Very good that they didn't do that, though, as we know these guys are exceptionally talented. Speaking of talented players, not from COD M, though, Sinpro goes down from Delta, but shots are coming through from Rankid. Oh my God, able to shoot one through the smoke. It's the Middle Eastern team getting taken down from the Philippines, and they get wiped. They get wiped. Holy, Delta, 2 kills on the board, still alive. These guys are actually performing very well for their first match. They're outperforming some of our best players inside of COD Mobile, and they don't even play this as their main game. Going down the list, a lot of people want to see Vector. Why am I not surprised that Broski's up here? You know what? We gotta give it to him. He's even got a Christmas skin on, chat. We love to see your blended in Christmas skin on. He's got what I assume is an Arctic 50 thermal scope. Vector, you know what? Good luck, man. And definitely good luck close range, because you have the worst gun in the game. He's literally rocking Arctic 50 thermal scope plus the Einhorn. If he even gets a singular kill, I'm gonna be impressed. I'm gonna be impressed. Speaking of his... Oh, he's still alive. I thought he got taken out of the Jackal there for a second, but a little bug on his side. Speaking of other great players, though, I see Low-Tech's dying. Slayer's last alive. Is this the fall of the best teams for game number 1? Ackman's team get taken out early, and it looks like Slayer's gonna get taken out early as well. Oh my God, Akaza's spotted him. No way, Akaza. Akaza! How did he not spot him? Shots are going down from multiple different teams. It looks like Ramsey's trying to take down Leap Wagner from Long Neck, Short Neck. Slayer gets out of this fight. Does he get his teammate back? He does. He gets one of his teammates back. That's going to be a Bull Boss coming back into the action. I don't know why he calls himself that, but we know him as a Bull Boss, chat, okay? We know him as a Bull Boss, and he's a great player. It seems like Delta are also in a fight. Kid Lag's last alive in his team. Can he get a pistol whip? Can he get a pistol whip? Oh, no! He got freaking knifed! Bro got hit with the machete, chat. See you later, Delta. Great performance from game number 1 from Delta. Unfortunately, they do go out early, but at least they got some kills, chat, right? They don't play COD Mobile like this. They do play other Battle Royales. They are extremely experienced FPS players, but this is their first time playing in a Call of Duty major. So good job from them from being able to survive that long and get a couple of kills. 20 kills? There's still 39 people left. How have we not seen this? How have I only spotted this now? 39 alive, 20 eliminations. They might go for the record. Hey, if you want to go for the record, that by all means hit it up, TSG. Go for it right now. Going into standoff. They do have good position in the zone. I don't believe there's anyone above that building, and they have the other building beside as well. So they're split up here. Is there anyone over on the side? No! They have complete control of the middle of the zone for high ground. We've got Bolivia, Holiday, Bardax, and Kust staying over here. They're not going for kills. And then we've got Slayer and his teammate, a Bull Boss, camping not even beside each other. Looks like they're going to be placing a little bit better for placement. Ooh. Okay. Holy Father's team are still alive as well. Tokyo's the only one eliminated so far, and 4 Kings are up as well. Narosa gets knocked outside of the zone. Jeff's last alive. He's gonna get fully eliminated here. See you later, Alligator. You can't swim that fast, Jeff. It's been a pleasure watching you, but unfortunately, you are eliminated. Up and on board with Ranzo. It looks like the Filipino teams have been absolutely dominating this game. A lot of kills coming out for both different clans. 4K, of course, being the biggest clan from the Philippines. I thought that was gonna land there. SMRS being used. Pachito struggling to stay alive. I can't believe they're still up. Oh, Patata's got hit by Nagy. Is he gonna keep it up? He might still go for it. Rothkid, how did that not hit? How did that not hit, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know how. See you later, alligator. It's just so calm when you see Vector. You know, you hear the sirens, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You know, broski's vibing. He does not care. He is chilling like a villain. You know what? Shout out to my man Vector, bruh. Oh, he's actually playing. I thought he was AFK. I thought he went to cook some food. But instead, he's just about to cook the lobby. I'm ready for it, Vector. Please don't make a shot. Please just stand still. Just stand still. We want to see you make it to the end game. Speaking of end game, holy father is in it. He's got 2 eliminations so far. We are playing on Asia server, as confirmed by Madman. TSG taking a knock right there. These guys still have 20 kills. Self-revive's being used, but Slashy's gonna die outside of the zone. This is not good. This could be an absolutely disappointing endgame. Oh my god, Bardax is right there as well. You can camp there. It's in the zone. Stiller, what are you doing? You could have camped there, ladies and gentlemen. That was a misplay, but Holy Father's still alive from the Philippines. He's shooting the other Filipino team from outside of the zone, and they are absolutely cooking on the main stage right now. Look at this from Holy Father. Something we haven't seen in a long time as Remy takes down 2 apiece with the SMRS. 10 kills on the board for 4K overload. There's only 11 people left. Will they win their first ever game inside of a tournament? God damn, please, fingers crossed, win the first game we've ever seen from you guys. 4K overload, 10 people alive. They have 1/3 of the people left alive inside of this game. It's 4K versus 4K versus Bardax's roster. Ain't no way. Wait. No! Vector was killed. How could he have died right there? He had to rotate into the zone, of course. GG's Vector. Unfortunately, he is eliminated. I'm just gonna hop on board and see what Bardax is up to, chat. We've got a 4v3v3, ladies and gentlemen. There's 3 teams left alive. It's looking like Negi and Ranzu may get taken out here. They've got a very bad position in zone, and I don't think they have a smoke bomber left to play with. They've got the medic, but the SMRS is too powerful from the roster. Kust, Holiday, and Bolivia all shooting at them. But what's happening with Holy Father? They have the zone in below them, and they might be able to do something with this. They take down Bardax. It's hold down to Remy and Synth. Can they make something happen and win their first ever game? Medic comes down, but Synth dies in it. No! It's actually gonna go in the way of Richie! Oh my god, that was an absolute cluster F, and it seems like Kust, Holiday, Bolivia. What is going on? Where is it? Who is winning this? Did Holy Father's team just win that? I think Synth won. He had self-revive. Did they win? No! I swear to God, I swear I seen Synth inside of there. He must have died. I couldn't even predict what was going to happen. Everyone was popping their medics outside of the zone, and everyone had self-revive. Ladies and gentlemen, that just proves how beneficial a self-revive and a medic is going to be in this tournament. And I wouldn't be surprised if every single end game is like that, where we have no idea who wins because there's so many medics being popped at the exact same time, chat. Look how many kills these geezers got. Ooh-wee. They were slaying out, but you know who else was slaying out? TSG. There are top fraggers for game number 1. A phenomenal performance from them, but a better performance from Bardax, Bolivia, Kust, and Holiday in after game number 1. They're going to secure themselves so many points. I believe 31 points. 31 points, broski. Ooh-wee. Team that finished in 2nd place, Filipinos. Holy, they got 8 kills. Not as big in terms of kills, but that points from placement, they're going to add up very fast. We've got another 4K roster finishing at 3rd. I thought they won it. I swear to God, I thought they won it. Because they were in the bottom of that house, and I seen at the end somebody standing up in the house, and it looked like Synth's skin. I thought it was Synth. It wasn't Synth. RIP, they finished 3rd place. That could be their best placement I've ever seen them have in a game, and it was very impressive, chat. You know what I'm saying? I hope we see some more of that, chat. I need them to win at least one game. I need a game-winning performance from Synth, Remy, Holy Father, and Tokyo today, chat. Please give me it. Low Texas roster, low kill count, but we can always rely on these guys, even if they have a bad game, to finish strong in terms of placement, because that's exactly how they do it. Slayer, I don't know what he was using, but I would assume one of them had Medic. We've seen Slayer use Medic before in different tournaments that we have hosted, and I mean, they saved that game. They played awful at the start, traded a couple of kills, died early, but somebody on the roster that we didn't see clutched up for the placement points. Placing in at 5th. Don't know how they did this either, because Winter was absolutely obliterating them earlier with the Jackal. Claude, Balor, Agrigovna, and Nagdi. That's such an awkward name to say. Finishing 5th. Good amount of kills there from them. They got a total of 8 as well, similarly to our 4K roster with Ranzu. TSG, 20 eliminations, but placing 5th. I still think they'll be really high up these leaderboards just because of those kill points, chat. Unbelievable performance. We didn't even get to watch it. So going into game number 2, I'm going to make sure to keep a close eye on these guys so that we can check if they can get as many kills in the second game as they did in the first game. Remember, we're playing 2 different maps, chat. It's not just all isolated, chat. We're adding a little bit of blackout. We're sprinkling some blackout in there. It's kind of like when you play BR yourself. You know, isolated's the main map. You'll play Alcatraz on the weekend, maybe in a private game if somebody's hosting, and then sometimes, every once in a while, you'll dabble in blackout. It's not too much, but you'll dabble in it. That's why we're playing both of them today in this no bans tournament. Team that finished in 7th place, we got the GOATs. Ross, Kip, Panchito, Soy, Topo, and Patata. These guys have won a tournament before using Desperado. I'm still going to say, I blame Soy Topo for that mana starting, chat. I blame it because he used it in a tournament, and I never seen it before, and then when he used it, I see everyone using it. And Soy Topo, we can still be friends, but bro, I'm extremely annoyed that you've made this a meta. Team that finished in 8th, we've got Winter, Yipsta, Snack, and Vector. Vector survived for a very long time, all right? That's all we cared about for Vector. We haven't seen him get a kill out of that spot just yet, but hopefully soon he can use an SMRS or something crazy to his advantage. Winter got 6 kills, though, for his team. Snowing, we've seen him knife one of the Delta players. I'm not sure who it was that he ended up knifing at the end. I think it was Kidlat. Kind of embarrassing, but to be honest, we can give him the benefit of the doubt. He had a pistol. He doesn't main this game, so, I mean, Delta still performed pretty well, according to me. And that was the only kill that team got the entire match, so, I mean, my gosh. Paris finishing at 10th place. We've got Jeff and 4K Main actually finished only in 11th. They did get a lot of kills, though. They got a very good amount of kills, so congratulations to them. Team that finished in 12th, we've got the No Neck, Long Neck Boys. Gosh, what an awkward team name. Team that finished in 13th, we've got Prime OBM, Best in Edu, aka Mello, and Lila. Team finishing in 14th, we've got Delta, and we'll look through all the rest of the teams and see if we can see anyone with good amount of kills. No, not good kills for anyone. Lag actually got the first kill in the game, and his team went out first as well, so that's interesting to see. Where did Akman's team finish? I don't see them. Did Akman's team really die that early? Where are they? Ooh, 23rd with 1 point, chat. That's not going to be good as we get into game number 2, sitting on Blackout. I'm actually just going to make sure that I have this map. Because, chat, I only play isolated, bro. I should have it, chat, okay? I should have it. We should be good. I don't have this, though. Holy chatting ton. 4K performed very well in game number 1. It was on Asia server. I'm not sure where that Asia server is located out of, but I'm going to assume it's located in India, chat. I'm going to assume it is in India. Either way, if you just joined the stream, pleasure to have you. Make sure to check out all of the other players. Everyone's streaming in this, so if you see a person that you like, if you see a skin you like, or some gameplay, any kind of clips, you can check them out. They're probably live on TikTok more so than YouTube, but some people stream on YouTube as well, so you can just type their name. This is why I always say use your real name inside of these tournaments, because if you use your real name, people can look you up, and then they can watch your POV, chat. At least that's what I would do. If I was playing, that's what I would do, chat. Either way, we're going to update these scoreboards in just a moment for all of you. We'll do it on YouTube first really quick. There we go. Updated over on YouTube and TikTok. Don't you worry. We're going to get them updated over on there right now as well. So far, so good. First game has been absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious. There we are. And we're good to go into game number 2. As expected, some players don't have Blackout downloaded. I had to check as well to make sure I had it downloaded, but you know me, chat. We're always cooking, broski. So it looks like LPK Dez, Ross Kid, Delta, and LPK Nene. Honestly, I'll give them a pass. They usually play on Garena, so this is probably like their only time playing on Global. They only come over here for these tournaments. Luckily, they actually got server that game, so we might actually see another tournament where it's based out of the Philippines or Asia server as opposed to being Middle East, because it used to be Middle Eastern and EU servers were picked. But ever since last tournament or 2 tournaments ago, it's been siding more towards the Asia tournament. Either way, let's get ready for game number 2, my scrumdiddlyumptious. Thank you very much, Cheyenne. Appreciate that jellyfish. Holy, chat, top dono, holy. Remember, I've said this before and I'll say it again. For these tournament days, please don't gift to me. Gift to the players participating in these tournaments. Because if it wasn't for them and the team behind the scenes managing this, all of the mods in the chats, all of the people like Bright that create the graphics, Madnan that headlines the entire event, Dags that makes the graphics, the entire intangible team, there wouldn't be a show to go for. Alright, so go and check out those smaller streamers and gift them some donations too, chat, because you know me, I don't really need it. I love that you guys support me so much, but help out the smaller streamers as well. Alright, Beetle, you can't be giving this stuff, okay? I just said to go and help out the smaller streamers, please. Please. Thank you very much, but please go and help them out. Alright, chat! Let's do this game number 2! A very surprising game 1. What the? Yo, this flight path is... Bro, we spawned out and isolated. Look, I can literally see isolated right there. We spawned out so far from the map. This is... Bro, this flight path is crazy. A construction site? We might see a lot of them land in there, chat. The no bans tournament. Indeed. Oh, of course, Madman said, and Soham. He said, big shout out to Soham for helping him so graciously. Did anyone land construction site? Please tell me somebody landed there. Oh my god. What are you gonna do if you see this many people landing in the construction site and you know every single team is filled up with pro players? Me personally, I'd 1v4. Okay guys, you don't need to smirk and laugh, alright? I'd maybe take down one, alright? I'd maybe take down one. Ooh, Eggman's team actually landed here and it looks like they're going straight for the other roster. They've spotted the 4K main team. Oh, they have spotted them. They know they're down there. I don't think they're going to push for that because Ackman usually likes to play a little bit more passively in these tournaments and then win end games and get his kills. There was something back in the day. It's been recovered from the archives of YouTube. I used to be a pro player for Cloud9, and our motto when we were winning tournaments back in the day in a game that I will not name because it is not in the App Store anymore and we're COD M partner. In this other game, we had a motto and it was, the kills will come. Which basically was a shortened down version of saying, don't rush in and try and get any kills at all. If you position yourself right, the kills will come to you. It's the same thing in life. Position yourself right for the opportunity. Luck is just preparation meeting opportunity. So if you can position yourself right in these games, position yourself right in life, you will be successful. So the kills will always come. And I think that's the same thing that Ackman likes to think about in his games with his teams. Unfortunately, recently, the kills have not been coming, chat, and they've been getting caught off guard in rotations throughout these tournaments. At least the last 3 tournaments, they've been getting caught out rotationally wise. It has not been very good for them. Rivertown spawn. Love to see this. This is actually where I practiced for the Battle Royale tournament that we won back in Blackout in 2021. And then we switched last second to firing range instead of Rivertown. I think he's not gonna get away. I think Lowtex is gonna kill him. Yeah, I don't see this guy. I need to show him Conferg, and then maybe he can hit those shots, chat, alright? Moving on, we see the 4K roster flying over Rivertown. You know who I want to see, chat? I want to see where Winter's at. Is Winter still up and kicking? He's gotta be, right? Really? I don't think this guy will ever use a gun. He is a permanent jackal user. Oh my god, bro. Bro, I would be so scared right now. Helping out his team. Snack is on the ground. Winter's in the air. It's like a duo we've never seen before. Only Winter could do this, chat. Only him. Oh, I don't think he can get shots into that, unfortunately. And it looks like everyone else is just hiding from him. So we'll hop on board with Nagdi. Oh, nade comes through, but not gonna hit right here. I think they're safe for now. Yeah, there's nobody else around them. So we'll see what Delta has. I thought he got knocked right there. We'll see what's going on with Delta. They are in a fight against the girl team. Oh, they've been spotted. Shots are gonna go down here, trying to use the kilo. Oh my god! How did that work the way it did? Medic goes down as well, helping out the entire roster. Delta are actually not too bad at the game. Wow! They are putting up a fight. They even have movement. These guys don't even grind like that, chat. They are another title of gamers, and they are pushing straight into this team. Oh my god, they're eradicating the women. No! This is brutal. Oh my god, he might die. Ah! No! It's all down to Venti. I thought they were gonna clutch up, but they choked in the last second against the girls. Nene clutches up. We love to see it, chat. I thought Delta were gonna cook right there, but unfortunately not. Vinci last alive in his team, not able to find a gun. That girl was one shot, but she came up on top. Well played to her. Where is she, bruh? I'm trying to watch her real quick. Nene! Sandpro goes down again. Nene picks up another, and they're already on 4 eliminations as they get their last player back into the action.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Wexer and his roster have decided they don't want to take any fights, and they're really far outside of the next zone. I'll be interested to see how that plays out for them. I don't think they're really going for kills here, but speaking of teams that aren't going for kills, it's Agman's team. They need to do a little bit better than what they have done previously. If you look on the leaderboards, you can see Bope, TSG, 4K Overload, and Anubis along with... I can't even read this one. Hold on, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger on my screen. Yeah, a little bit bigger. There we are, Go Esports at 5th. Matador gonna go down there. Ackman's team still haven't taken a fight with this roster. I feel like they're wasting time, but at the same time, they're close to the zone, close enough. It is an awkward situation though. This is gonna really hurt them because of that team down below, which is obviously 4K main being low. Low takes in a fight here, it's Ramsey. Oh my gosh, they're all pushing him at the same time. Low takes are not getting out of this situation. Bang! And it really is a tournament of revenge. I didn't host an event recently, chat, but supposedly there was an event that happened where they made these Filipino players re-room because they got server advantage. We've never done that before, and I think they got server advantage this game, and they are pushing all of these Middle Eastern and European teams out of their buildings. It'll be interesting to see if they can take this tournament off of that region. Of course, these guys are probably the most accomplished team, being team number 5. Slayer, Low-Tex, a Bull Balls, and ICANN. They won last Alcatraz tournament on 100 MS. I don't know if they have it in them to win this tournament, though. We'll hop on over to Leap Dawn. He's the last guy alive on his team. Oh no, Vince, he's also last guy alive on his roster. Oh, the girls are still watching it. Oh no, this is gonna get... Oh no, it's over. No, he's not winning this. No, he's... Oh. Yep, that's gonna be all she wrote for Delta. See you later, alligators. They had a good game 1, a disappointing game 2, but it's okay. They can come back in game 3 and do a little bit better. Hopping on board with... Oh, I think they're already dead. No way. They got eliminated? No, there they are. Lovely jubbly. Winter, you're going back in a Jackal? Yes, you are. Love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Winter's back in the Jackal. He hasn't taken off yet for some reason. I'm not sure why. Snack's gonna go down, unfortunately. He's finally taken off. He must have needed to refill his Jackal for some reason. Don't know why. Snack's been eliminated. Are you being serious? Oh my. He got annihilated, chat. Ain't no way after all of that. Bro was like, after all of that. Slide 3. Pistol whip. Oh. That's all it took, chat. GG, broski. Winter's still alive, though. Thank God for him. He may be able to get a little revenge streak here on that team that took them down, but I don't even think he's gonna go for them, chat. What was that? That was uncalled for. You know what else is uncalled for? Ranzu dying. What? Ranzu, it's all done today. These guys pushed into Low-Tex's team earlier, and it looks like Brotex, the evil little brother, has came in and destroyed the team. They're still alive for now, but none of the tags have been collected, unfortunately, and to be honest, I don't even know where the tags are at. As Slayer's coming back into the action, luckily he's been revived straight down into Rivertown, one of my favorite areas on Blackout. I love this particular area of the map. There's just so much ground to work with, so many buildings, and good verticality as well. What are you doing? What are you doing in here, bruh? Low-Tex has been revived as well, so that means that entire team is back. He's going up on top of the water tower here with a pistol. And this roster is right below me. Doesn't want to make any noise. Little tip for you guys, if you're new to COD Mobile, if you crouch, you can move around without people being able to see where you are. But unfortunately, they've spotted him. And he needs to rotate out of that area. Still only using a pistol. It's not looking good for Low-Tex. Speaking of players who are good, however, let's see what Holy Father's up to. Oh, they spotted the girl team. She's gonna rotate out of this situation entirely. Holy Father, Synth, and Remy still all alive. Why is Tokyo always dead? Tokyo, what has been happening to you today? We're used to seeing a little bit more, but he's always dead. What is going on? The first 2 games. All right, it looks like Synth is trying to snipe over at somebody. I can't even see that person. He did good last game. Can he do good this game with the sniper? He's got the Rytech costume on. Going on over to 4K main. Dude, these guys have wasted so much time up here because they won't fight with each other. They've got a medic. They're definitely playing med strat outside of zone. We've seen med strats happening in a lot of different games, but it's very unusual to see it in a tournament on COD Mobile just because usually we ban this. So this is a first for us. A lot of people just opting to stay outside of zone and try and get a higher placement. Seems that's exactly what Ackman's team are gonna do here. Hopping on over to Low-Tex and Slayer. Arguably one of the best, if not the best duo inside of COD Mobile. Oh no. Oh no, Low-Tex, it's all over for you. Negi is still alive from the other team, but let's hop on board with Slayer. They haven't spotted him. He's gonna be able to get back a tag here. A bull boss gets revived, and this is literally all they're able to do is try and get people revived into the game. They've had a very disappointing game number 1 and a very disappointing game number 2. As we're gonna hop on board down in to see what Winter's up to here with this Jackal. He's still rotating around the zone. He hasn't spotted anyone in a while. He's still got 3 kills. So not too much new has happened with him. As we're gonna go over and check out the Middle East. Negi dies outside of zone, but he gets his teammates back into the action, and Slayer falls. Does Slayer fall before? Nope, never mind. A bull boss is back in action. We are good to go here. Rebar, what are you up to, bruh? Rebar, what is this, bro? Come on, man. Come on, Rebar, clutch her up. We need to see more kills than this with your OP team. My scrumptious. What about the Goats? Goats Esports. We've seen them take down the Desperado strat earlier with Spotter. Annihilator goes in, still or not landed a shot on him yet. Still hasn't landed a shot on him. He gets picked up by the car. What good teamwork that was there from TSG, as it looks like Tom Pip's girlfriend, Cody, is on the map right now, killing the other girl roster. Oh my god, they're pushing right into them. TSG are taking it. They're going full aggressive mode as Panchito has been eliminated straight away. Knock comes through. Seeker's going right through them with the Jack 12. Gets 2 of them. And the Spotter goes down. He's going to get eliminated, but they're still alive. Only 1 player up for the Goats. Goats get out of the situation for a little bit longer. Patata snowboards out of there, but unfortunately, they have lost a bunch of different players. Soy Topo right in front of them. See you later, Alligator. He's gonna get eliminated fully, and what a push from TSG. A bunch of kills coming in the way of them. 8 elims so far. Mona and Flex dying outside of the zone. It looks like the med strat is not entirely working for Ackman's roster here. Oh my god. Are they gonna die outside of zone?
I'm hurt.
What is happening? What are they doing? What are they doing? You know what's going on though? Winter's getting more eliminations. I think I just seen him take down King Rap or someone. Has been FHJ there. It does land, I believe. He spotted Father Ali as well. Oh my god. King Rap and Father Ali. Look at that crispy, clean Jackal movement. Gets a kill, skirts down under the bridge, goes back up again, and unfortunately it looks like the Jackal's gonna be destroyed. He stays alive. Oh my gosh, he gets out of the situation, but for how long? In my opinion, I think Winter needs to use Medic so that he can get more Jackals. Great play there from him. He's gonna go disband this Jackal and get onto a new one. Phenomenal performance from the main man Winter in the Jackal. As we hop on board with somebody else, we see Eames and his team. Oh, it's Bardax versus Magic's team here. They are rivals, but it looks like a third party's come in here from Leap Wagner. Shots from behind, Hasbulla gets knocked instantly, and Bardax is going to come in as well. Kust falls. The shots are going around from the side. They've spotted them even more. Delina's going to go up from the left-hand side. They're split up quite a lot here as Magico gets shot from behind. Bardax gets knocked as well. This third party did not go their way whatsoever. They had an extreme advantage here, and 2 of their players got fully eliminated from that third party with not very many kills to show for it, chat. Not very many kills to show for it at all. We'll go on to another team now, though. We'll see where Vector's at. Oh, he's not hiding in a tree for some reason. I'm surprised by that. He's using Desperado instead of his Ninja. He's actually trying to play the game properly as Winter's Jackal has been taken down, but there is another Jackal spawn right below him, and it seems like... You gotta be kidding me, Lotex. You gotta be kidding me. Has Lotex found a new love for the Jackal? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. Is he gonna be as good as 4K Winter? It's yet to be seen. He's operating it around the map currently. Winter's still sitting up in the air, I would believe. He doesn't want to take a fight with anyone right now as he wants his own Jackal. No kills come through from Lotex just yet, but TSG at 12 kills on the board. These guys are definitely our most aggressive team when it comes to fragging out currently. They spotted Goats Esports over there behind them. We've seen them fight before. They may fight again. All 4 players from the roster are alive, well, and kicking. They do also have customs, a custom Jag 12 and a custom AK-117 here for Stiller. They spotted this team right in front of him. It's going to be Brotex in front of Stiller. Is he going to hop out? Yes, instant hop out with the Jag 12. Shots go down. That should be a freebie. Yes, it is. See you later, alligator. Shots go through, but the kill is stolen from Flex using a Tempest. That's Ackman's team coming through with the third party. Goats right side the zone. Layla needs across the map. Oh my god, the med strat's not working for them. They're going to get absolutely bombarded by explosives outside of the zone. 14 kills here for TSG. In game number 2, we've seen them get 20 before. Can they get even more this game? It's yet to be seen. As a third party could come in here again from TSG. Slashy has unfortunately been fully eliminated, and Lotex is going to go down as well. But where is Winter? He's already died. He did get a lot of kills. There's Stalker from Africa coming in, but he's going to get eliminated real quick here from Stiller as well. With the Jak 12 AK-117 combo. Doesn't have the aimbot like I do, but he's still going to get this kill regardless. The movement! Oh my god, Africa has movement apparently. He's still going to fall, but at least he lasted for a long time and showed the world that Africa likes to move it, move it. They like to move it, move it. Ackman's team still in a fight up top here. We're going to watch in on them. Nades are going to come down here. They're able to take down Jackery. It looks like TSG is coming in with the third party. Shot goes down, not able to land it. Fund is able to take down Matador, though. It looks like multiple different teams are fighting him at the same time. TSG do have the low ground, which may hurt them if they do start to get SMRS'd. And SMRS would come down and get them eliminated instantly here, ladies and gentlemen. Madman, thank you for that. Cluster Bomber as well. We know that as the spotter class inside of Battle Royale. He got turned on? Are you serious? I was staying silent because I was like, yeah, free kill. Let's just watch this glorious freebie right here. But he gets turned on. Layla stays alive, though, for the roster. They spotted another player from Leap here. Shots go down. Nice little play. Rewinds back into the safe zone. Not able to get the kill from Layla. 16 eliminations on the board here from TSG. As 4K main still alive. We've seen these guys struggle with Ackman's team earlier as they both spawned in at construction site. We actually haven't seen Rebar's team move from this house the entire game. They've been there the whole time. They do have SMRS, so he may die here. No, he gets a rotation straight into the zone for free. And all 4 players from 4K main are still alive inside of game number 2. But there's a lot of action happening across the zone right here as Wexford trying to struggle his way into the zone from the Middle East. Multiple teams over and around him. Philippines over to the right and Latin American on his left. All 4 of their teammates are up. 11 kills on the board. This is a very good game for them. This is going to skyrocket them up the leaderboards if they're able to survive for a little bit longer. Layla's outside of the zone, but it looks like they're actually going to play for the med strat here. FHJ goes down, not able to land it, but the team are fighting somebody else. It's going to be Hasbullah and Anub right in front of them. I don't know if they're going to be able to get this kill. I think they may try and go for it, but the cluster bomb's going to come down and kill Raki. At least take off multiple plates of his health. Ooh, trophy systems being used as well, as we'll hop on over to Ronell. Third party position here from Ackman's team. This is a very good spot for them to be in. As Jeff dies outside of the zone, let's hop on board with the 4K main team. What a spot. Look at this spot right now. They're barely inside of the zone. They've got enough room to work with here. Where does the next zone go? It is a bad rotation, but it looks like Rebar in the roster is still alive over here from the Middle East as well. They got a very strong position in zone 2. Akman's team over on the opposite side of zone, I believe they have a rotation from this as well. They do, so they have an easy rotate. Unfortunately, it is an open zone, so any teams that have spotter left alive will have an advantage. And this team does not have spotter. However, they do have medic. Akman has died with his spotter. Medic is through, though. We'll see where the Middle Eastern Wexort team is. They have 4 players alive. They may be able to take game number 2 as the spotter's going to go down over onto Akman's team. Rebar's getting a kill onto 4K main, and now there's only Narosa left alive. He's going to fall as well. Akman's team may be able to win game number 2. But I think it's going to go in the way of Wexor, Hudson, Raki, and Ronell. As Wexor gets eliminated, they're all shooting through the smoke right now. Smoke bombers coming into play from Hudson. Shots do land, but not able to get an elimination or a knock. Hudson's going to get knocked through the smoke as well, and Akman's team may be able to do it here. Aura Hoods, they have 3 players left alive, but there is another Middle Eastern team, Rebar, Codreal, and Risashri, all alive still inside of this zone. Raki plays the last alive for Wexor's roster. 7 players still up. It's a 3v1. Raki struggling to stay alive. Is he hiding in a body box or something? No, but he's definitely hiding here. He's not going to take that fight. He wants to get the second place placement. Oh, the shots go down, and he's unfortunately going to throw it. And game number 2 looks like it's going in favor of Akman's Aura Hood team. And there's only a 2v3 left on the cards here. 16 eliminations. A very slow start. A very dominant mid-game. Can they take the win, though, off of Rebar and Resari? Only 4 eliminations from them. I think it's going to go in the way of Aura Hood. Shots go down. That's going to be all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, they're struggling to get into the zone. AK-117 Mythic. We know it has insane aim assist. Fun picks up the last 2 eliminations. And these guys had a dominant game number 2 after being obliterated in game number 1. I already know Akman was given some clean comms there as he was eliminated early on in that mid game. Luckily, they were able to come through with the 3 players left alive on their team, finishing first place with 18 eliminations. That's going to skyrocket them up the leaderboards. As you can see on the screen, both TSG, Overload, Anubis, and Goats were all top 5 after game number 1. That's actually the highest placing we've seen from Overload in, I would say, well over a year after game number 1, but I think they may drop a little bit down the leaderboard because of their game 2 performance. Let's look at where everyone placed and see. Ooh, this is interesting. It's a big upset yet again. Low-Tech, Slayer, Ken, and a Bull Boss. Disappointing performance in game number 2. We're hoping to see a little bit better of a performance from them. I was talking to Madnan before this tournament started, and I said I don't know where these guys are going to place this time around just because there is no bans and everything flies. You can use things like Jackals, tanks, medics, anything. The only rule is no teaming up with another team, and it's definitely not played on the side of team number 5. 4th place, that's going to be 4K main right here. 5th place, we've got Magic's roster from the Latin American region. A couple of kills, 8 kills total, not too much though. And then as we look on over to the total kill count, nobody was able to beat TSG in total kills for a game, the record that they hold for this tournament so far. But Team 7, well, I would say they came close, but really they were just going after their own record anyway. With 17 kills and a 7th place performance, I think they're going to be right up at the tippity top of this leaderboard. They were 2nd after game number 1. They may even be 1st after game number 2. Good performance from Rebar as well, able to last a long time in that game. Unfortunately, they didn't have the manpower to win the game out. They finished in the 2nd place position. We go further down the leaderboard, you can see the no-neck roster, Leap, Wagner, Dawn, and Hasbullah along with MJ. Not bad. Not bad at all. They got a lot of kills there. That's actually 10 kills total. An 8th place finish is disappointing on placement points, but at least they got double-digit kills. 4K, Fright, Akaza, Ranzu, and Negi also performed really well inside of that game. Further down the list, we can see some good performances there from Winter. Also, from team number 9, they got a bunch of kills. Unfortunately, they died early to Akman's team when Akman's team did take the high ground off of them. So good kills, but no placement points is probably not going to be too good for them, and they won't go far up that leaderboard at all. We can see the girls' team, LPK, they took down Delta early in the game, but they also fell fairly early in the game as well. Further even down the leaderboard, we can see disappointing performance from Balor's team. I was hoping a little bit more from them, and unfortunately 4K overload with Holy Father, Tokyo Synth, and Remy fell off a little bit too early. That's going to give them 20 points total after game number 2. I've heard that Tokyo is suffering a little bit of bad internet connection currently, so we'll have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully his internet gets fixed and they can clutch up, because they had such a strong game number 1. They even were close to winning it, but unfortunately bad game number 2. We're getting these scores wrapped up for you, and then we'll put it on the screen. Oh my god, I've just seen it. Holy Father in a dress. I don't know if I wanted to see that. Actually, chat, I don't know if I wanted to see that at all. Going down the list, you can see everyone and where they placed. Once the leaderboard is available, we'll put it on the screen. As for now, we'll get ready for game number 3. What a good game number 2. We're going back to Isolated for game number 3, though, chat. Back to Isolated indeed. I'm gonna play a little tune, a little bit of music, chat, so that I can take a sip of coffee, because you guys know I'm a solo caster, chat. I don't have another caster in with me, chat. I'm a solo caster. Thanks everyone who became a follower today. I appreciate it. Much love to everyone. I'm gonna play this song while I take a sip of my coffee, because bro needs to maintain his voice throughout the entirety of this Game 7 series with the best players on the planet from every single region. Chat, I see TikToker saying Ackman stream sniping the 4K. Alright? The only rule for this tournament is no teaming up. Chat, we did not say any rules about this. Maddan, did we have a rule on stream sniping? I don't think we did. Usually I would get listen, I would get what you're saying usually. But brother, it's a no bans tournament. It's a no bans tournament. I haven't seen this. I'm gonna wait to see what Madman says about this. But I see people on TikTok spamming. Some people are talking about the rules. I will get them up on the YouTube screen right now, because a couple of people are wondering, since I didn't cover them a lot earlier. I just showed them on the screen. It's 25 squads. I know it says 50 on YouTube. It's 25 squads, 100 players. Nothing is banned. The only thing that is restricted is teaming up. You're not allowed to team up. Point system is as follows: 15 points for a win, 10 points for second, third points for 7, or third is 7 points, fourth is 5 points, fifth is 4 points, 6th and 7th is 3 points, 8th and 9th is 2 points, 10th is 1 point. Prize pool, 5,000 for first, 2,000 for second, third place is 1,500, fourth place is 1,000, and fifth is 500. 500, chat, for the last remaining placement. Of course, you want to finish in first place, chat. You want to finish in first place. Absolutely, you're allowed to camp in any tournament. You're allowed to camp in any tournament, chat. We're getting game number 3 underway and ready, chat. Madnan will let me know what he thinks of this evidence, chat, but so far I see on TikTok you're spamming. There's not enough to even warrant doing anything, chat, okay? It's all right. You guys don't need to spam it. You can spam something else, like Holy Father is in a skirt. Something like that. As far as we're concerned, chat, there's not enough evidence. I don't even know what you guys are yapping about over on TikTok. Either way, it would be hard to do anything like that considering he is playing. I will say, did die early. Either way, we're gonna go ahead, update the scoreboard over on YouTube after game number 2, and don't worry, TikTok, we will update the scoreboard on TikTok as well right now, my scrumptiouses. There we go. Gonna go ahead and update it, and as expected, TSG are in the lead by quite a lot. They do get themselves a little bit of a lead here, chat, for the first time in a tournament for, I think the last time they won was probably like 5 months ago. Oh my god!
Welcome.
Was that a 10,000 donation? Yo, Rainbow, thanks very much. No, Rainbow, I said you're meant to go to other people and give them gifts, not me. Damn, a Sunset Speedway? Oh yeah, that's sick. Thanks very much. That's awesome. COD decided he wanted to be a member on YouTube as well, chat. All right, straight into game number 3. We shall see.
Get ready.
It's back to Isolated, chat. back to isolated. I would assume we're going to see Holy Father's team land Sanitarium, Ackman's team land in Ski Town, all the usual stuff taking place. Renzu's team land Pier, Bardax goes to New Vision City. I'm going to assume we're going to see the teams land in their usual spots. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Mods, can we get some of you on the YouTube Shorts stream and the TikTok stream, my scrumptiouses? Alright, people are landing in now, and it looks like I was right. 4K. Overloader going straight to Sanitarium. Where is Ackman's team going, though? Yep, they're going over to what I can only assume is Nuclear Plant Outpost or Ski Town, if they can make it that far. If they can't make it that far, they'll probably get some transport to do it. But it looks like, yeah, they're good. They're going to go to the other side of Outpost, probably get some transport to move and rotate over to Ski Town, get their snowboards, and then rotate into zone late game instead of fighting early game. Disappointing performance so far from team number 5. They're really struggling. They are getting picked apart by multiple different teams every single game. Usually when we watch them, they're in a fight, they lose a player, and then they get third-partied. So it's been very unlucky for them so far inside of this tournament. We're hoping they can turn it up a notch. If they can give us a game like they did in Alcatraz, they could probably go ahead and win the tournament still. But right now, it's not likely that these guys are able to go back-to-back inside of this tournament. However, we've seen comebacks before. No team's fighting just yet. 100 of 100 people are alive, but Winter's already in the Jackal, and he's targeting Magic with it from above, bro. I love no bans tournaments, dude. I love no bans tournaments. Camo's been spotted. Winter's giving out the callouts to his team. They know where they are. And it looks like the Jackal rotation's coming through. They've spotted Magic again. Fury Ames is inside of the house. Magic's just outside. He's not able to land the shots on him. Winter, I need to see more from you here. I need to see a little more from you. Oh, this is prime spot right here. There it goes. Finally able to get down one. Winter takes down Magic instantly there with the rotation from the Jackal. First kill in the books for Winter. Everyone's shooting down his Jackal, however. He's going to rotate away and get a brand new one instantly here. He's the only player that loves to use the Jackal in the entire world like this. Nobody else uses it like Winter inside of our tournaments. That's a brand new free Jackal there, and it seems like Slayer's finally getting some kills. It's been a long time since we've seen him do something inside of the tournament, but he's able to knock one. Jackery's still alive as well. Can he get the full kill onto Brotex? Yes, he can, but he is getting tagged from Jackery. I believe he's getting shot by a sniper. Full kill comes through, and Ken is going to get knocked as well. This is a team from Latin America. Like I said before, this team has been getting picked apart this entire tournament from every other region. It's almost like they have a target on their back, and people want them eliminated. So far, so bad. As we're going to go ahead and watch from Lotex's POV here as he's getting pushed from Roselti. Roselti goes down, instantly knocked from Lotex. He sees a player right below him. 99 versus me. Has been spotted. Spotter plays coming through from Lotex as well. Is that a buy 15? It is a buy 15, broski. He could get a one pump here on to 99 versus me. Shots go down, able to land 3 on 299. Spots him. One pump, one pump, one pump. Doesn't land it. Oh my God. We've seen him do some crafty work inside of Alcatraz with the shotgun before, but unfortunately this time, the shotgun lands in the favor of the opposing roster, and he absolutely gets cooked right there. Anonymous, thank you for the 20 gifted, my scrumptious Slayer, last player alive inside of this team. There we go. The Bullballs and Ican are back again, but I want to go back and watch Winter. As while we were checking out Lotex and Slayer, Winter was doing a bunch of damage to this Latin American roster. Oh, they've got their entire team back in this house. Not able to land any shots onto them, however. It looks like they're all pinched in there. Yet again, thank you, Anonymous, for another 20 gifted. Appreciate you, broski. The medic's coming through, and I think Winter may die on his Jackal. He gets out of it just in time. He's going to rotate down onto the truck and get a new one. Holy Father's taking some shots here. I'm not too sure who he's shooting at. Ooh, it's going to be Paris. These guys are from Africa as Remy's able to take down one. Now it's a 3v4 situation. Holy Father, show us what you got. But please don't do the Ferg throw, my broski. Tokyo has his internet connection back again. Shots go down onto Paris, landing a lot of them, almost cracks him. They're going for an extremely aggressive push here onto this roster. It's only 2 players in front of him. Tokyo spotted one. Doesn't know that the second player is here. Aimbot not able to land it, but the player does go into the water, and now he's going to be in a very bad position as Slayer also gets knocked trying to get Low Tex's tag. 2 players on the water here. Tokyo wants to go down, spots him. Oh, rewinds back. What a play. Did he get the information that the guy was there, though? I don't know. He did. Shots go down. There it is. Easy wipe from the 4K team. They may get another player here, though, as I think they've only got 3 kills so far. Yeah. So Larry's up on top. Remy's gonna push him. Synth is right beside him. The nade goes down. Remy's deciding he wants to rotate back. Nade explode comes through. Paris has a KRM. Shot lands. Able to knock one. Can he land a second? No, he can't. And there we go. The first team wipe coming through from 4K Overload of this tournament that we were able to see. Congratulations to them. 4 kills on the board. Fantastic stuff. Now looking over to the other 4K roster. Here we got Renzu, Frighty, Negi, and Akaza. Is there anyone around them? Yes, there is. Bardak's right behind him. Shot goes down. Not with the land. The KRM shot. Bang. Nobody's getting a 1 pump yet. Shot goes down. 138 on Bardak's. Smoke bomber comes through. He's going to get turned on. Oh, Akaza, you should have landed that shot, broski. Negi staying up top on the high ground. Not going to take too many fights here. He does have an SMRS. All right. He does have an SMRS in his hands. He could do something crazy here. Definitely with that rocket launcher. Going over on to no neck, long neck. No eliminations on the board. Delta have 1 elimination. Good to see them still alive for now. Only 2 teams have been eliminated so far. I would like to see what's happening, though, on Slayer's team. All 4 of them are back again. It's been a very difficult tournament for these guys. I feel like they've really been struggling. They've been losing their one-on-one gunfights. They've been getting pushed by multiple teams at the same time. Luckily, a Bull Boss is able to take down 99. Can he take down another player, though? He's got a PPSH to his advantage. Oh, he doesn't have any plates. This is not going to be good. Low-Tex is able to take down Bro-Tex. A Bull Boss still stays alive. Shots go on to Jakari from behind. 99 versus me is still alive. Trickster comes down. He may be able to use this Trickster to his advantage. It would be amazing to see. Get that full kill. I know you want to get it. You need to get the full kill for the points. Jakari is moving away, and it looks like his teammates are helping him out here as Low-Tex has spotted him from the side. 4 eliminations on the board. There comes the 5th on the Rosilti. Last alive is Jakari, and they take him down. 6 eliminations on the board. Finally, the Middle East and European region are body shooting their opponents. We love to see a little bit of BM, a little bit of bad manners, a little bit of body shooting inside of our COD Mobile Battle Royale tournaments, but a fall from grace has happened here for TSG. All of the players have been eliminated, and Stiller is the only one that can be revived. Never mind, Layla gets the second tag onto Slashy. They're getting SMRS, but I don't know where they're getting SMRS from. It's not... Oh, it is back here. Oh, my favorite African players, huh? Teaming up with the Europe region too, huh? Ooh, we like that. Rank Kid's unfortunately gonna get eliminated here from lag. As Kidlap, Vinci, and Sandpro are struggling to make it into the zone. They're all split up here. This is probably the worst rotation I have seen from these guys in the tournament, as Zanpro has a medic staying outside of the zone, going for the med strat. Oh, King Knee, King Raph. They spotted him. This isn't good. Zanpro's gonna be targeted here. He does have 2 MG42s to work with, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think he may get eliminated here. They may find him using the spotter to guess where he is. Ooh, tank comes in too. He stays alive for now. He's gonna stay alive. That's good. Good job for him. Let's hop on board with Winter once again. He's using the Jackal. He's not in it though. Is he going for a new one? Where are you, Winter? Oh, there's no Jackal spawns. This one's the closest one up here in the top right-hand corner of the map. I'm not sure if that's a good card to use, to be honest. You could get easily killed out of that. But we'll go ahead and hop on board with some other of the players, as Prime, I think, just got eliminated. LP Gay Girls team are still alive as well. And they're going to be going against another girls team here. Gachi, Cody, Sneaky, Shy. It's girl v girl. It's girl on girl action, chat. I know the single lads in the chat are gonna like this one. See you later, alligator. Oh, dearie me. LPK get dominated. Unfortunately, the best girls team is GNR for now. as they have 4 eliminations. Dell still alive for Africa. He's using his smoke bomber, but gets instantly SMRS across the map, chat. Bruh, wrap it up, bro. Retirement season. Malay is back as well. Captain Malay. These guys have 6 eliminations, which is actually really good this far into the game. There's still 72 people alive in this zone as the zone's collapsing in on it. I'm not sure where Holy Father is. Is he still alive? He is. They do still have their 4 elimination run that we've seen them get early. They're in over at Black Market. They're getting all of their guns. They're getting all of their upgrades. He's got a golden long barrel here for his KRM, so if he lands a shot with that, it's going to be very good for them. What rotation do they have into the zone? They're getting near it. Oh, dearie me. That's not good. It's going to be Balor's team. Does Holy Father have a self-revive? I believe he does. Yes, he does. The nade comes in, but it's not going to help them. You need another medic right here. We need another medic. Who's got the medic? Oh my god, they didn't buy it. They didn't buy the medic. They don't have another one. This is terrible. This is going to wreak havoc on their positioning inside of this zone. Not a good spot for them to be in. SMRS is being used against them. Shots are going to go down. SMRS is going to take them out. Oh, see you later. Holy Father dies outside of the zone, and that's going to be all she wrote. 4K Overload may die early again this game just because of a fight. Oh, they're trying to kill Holy Father, but they can't get his tag. That's going to be awful. Synth is able to get one of his teammates' tags, but unfortunately, Holy Father... I don't think they're going to get into zone off this. None of them have the medic. Rami was their medic user. The rewind could be used from Tokyo here to give him some more health, and that's what's going to happen. Were they able to get the tag? It doesn't look likely. Holy Father dies outside of the zone again. This is not a good fight to take, and this is their only rotation that they have. They're going to die outside of zone here, ladies and gentlemen. Nagdi does get knocked, however. Tokyo trying to make something happen. He needs to get this tag if he wants to stand any chance. There it is. Tag placement comes in. Can he get it off before he gets knocked outside of zone? Yes, he does. He gets it off. So they have their medic player back, but I think that's going to be all she wrote. They're not going to be able to win this game, but they might be able to last a little bit longer. No, they die outside of zone. And that is all she wrote for the boys of 4K Overload. Hopping on over to the other 4K rosters. Bruh.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Guys! I knew this was going to happen when we allowed Medic back into these tournaments, chat. They're outside of the zone. And I think Bardax's team is outside the zone as well. Let me hold up. Let me go see where they're at. Oh, hell nah! They looting all the dead bodies that they didn't even kill! They're just going around the outside of the zone and getting all this free loot for nothing! Unbelievable. Well, it's a strat and they can use it because it is a no-rules tournament. Delta do lose Zanpro, unfortunately, but they still have 3 players alive. They are over on the left side of the zone, and nobody's really going for central zone position except Akman's team. As Akman's team did spawn in Outpost at the start of this game, and they did go around over to Ski Town as well. TSG definitely cooking it up a storm here, as Slayer does get knocked along with Stalker.
Enemy down.
Shots are going to go down here. They might be able to get a couple more kills as well. Not going to go for them. Who is this over here? Was that Malay? I think he got eliminated. Yeah, they got eliminated in secret. Was able to stay alive. Get all of this. Look how many dead bodies are over here. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dead. 12, 13, 14. There's 14 dead bodies in this very small area of the map. Unbelievable. There must have been a crazy fight going down here. We only got to see the end of it, and it looks like TSG came out on top. Hopping on over to 4K Main. He gets an elimination on the low tags. Oh, I'm gonna see a clip of that later on my timeline over on TikTok because we seen him get clipped by low tags last tournament, and now he's the one doing the clipping in this tournament. Unfortunately for Akman's team, Flex is gonna get eliminated here, and they only have 1 kill on the board as they're getting targeted from the side. Wexar gonna get eliminated from Fund. The knock comes through. I don't know if they're gonna get a full wipe on that player, but we'll have to wait and see. Spotter goes down. They're not gonna get it. Ken is also going to fall, and that's going to be team number 5 getting eliminated here early on in this game. We'll hop on over to Delta for now as they're still alive. All 4 players inside of the game still. They're rotating their way into the zone, and it looks like Wexor is having a real hard time making any kind of play with his team as 2 of their players have been fully eliminated, and Akman's team are right underneath. 17 teams still alive. Raki in a 1v3 situation with a third party primed to come in from Alexa. Oh, no.
Engaging
No way. He doesn't know he's there. Aimbot comes through. There we go. AK-117 in hand. Absolutely beautiful. Shots go down. He's going to get fully eliminated here, but the kill may be stolen. We'll have to wait and see. Does he get the full elimination? He does. Goes on to Wexhort's team. As he's coming back through the revive flight path. Let's hop on and see what Magic goes up to. Oh, he's in the zone. They don't have a good spot in zone, but at least they're in the zone, unlike other players like Delta, who are trying to get their way into the zone. Rankid does get eliminated outside of it, and it looks like Rebar also dying outside of the zone. They need to use the medic. The medic comes through, and they're going to stay alive for a little bit longer, but this zone is hitting for a lot of damage. I don't think they even have their medic user upgraded, which is going to be really bad. Zanpro not able to do too much here. He does have full health, though. They're still getting targeted from in front. Who is that in front of them? Oh, it's the African EU mixed region team featuring Chapo Mona and the EU combination of Insolence and Necro. Delta rotating around, trying to get their way into zone. Ackman's team have got all of their players back. We've seen them have a disappointing first game and a phenomenal second game. Kidlat dies outside of the zone again. It looks like the last zone is going to be just outside of Outpost here. Shots go down. Flex not able to land it, but it looks like Fund is able to. Over on the team right. Oh my god, shooting through the wall! Oh my god! Land the shots, please! Oh, there we go. Kus gets eliminated. See you later, Alligator. You're out of game number 3. There's definitely not going to be a revive flight coming in from that one. As more and more shots are coming through here, there's 2 teams in front of them. Ackman knows they need to take a good position here for the third party. Oh my god. All I can hear is Krieg 6 being shot, even though they're not being shot. All 4 of their players still alive. TSG do have 3 up, though. I'm gonna watch somebody else so that I don't have to listen to this, okay? I'm still having to listen to it no matter what. Delta's still alive. I don't know how they... Really, Zanpro? Dying outside of the zone with medic has gotta be a top 5 worst fail of all time. 4K Ranzu's still alive with his team. They're shooting over onto TSG. A little bit of Filipino on Filipino violence. I don't like to see this, but it has to happen when there's this many Filipino teams in the end game. They only have 1 kill. Let's see how many TSG have. 10 eliminations. They're in between 2 different teams here, as Magico is also getting kills. We'll hop on and see where he is at on the map. Ooh, he's in the opposite side of the zone as well, but they've spotted the 4K main roster on top of that other mountain in front of them. The zone's coming through. There's so many people left alive here. 2 eliminations coming through for them. 19 elims on the board right now. Are you serious? How have we not seen this? The rotation play comes through. They do have the snowboard. We've seen this from Garena players before. They're absolutely the best snowboard users in the game, and they're using that movement to their advantage, taking the high ground off the opposing team. Can they take down the other 4K team, though? That's the question everyone wants to know the answer to. Smoke bomber comes through. They do have an Edge S2126 in their hand. It's going to be Jeff and another 2 of his teammates, but they're going to rotate out of that situation. They know that Balor's team are below them as well. This is a tough situation for them to be in. Ranzu, Friday, and Akaza do have the high ground here as Winter is taken down as well. He wasn't able to get too many kills this game, I don't think. 5, still a decent amount. 4K Ranzu and the boys do have a solid position here. They have ultimate high ground. Don't need to worry about anything just yet, but it looks like they're getting pushed off by 4K me, and oh, dearie me! They take the high ground off them, and now they're targeting them. Jeff looking from behind as now Tom Pips is looking down below. They're going to rotate straight into Balor's team. Unfortunately, outside of the zone, they need to use a medic or something as fast as possible. They don't even have it to use. This is going to be them dying outside of zone here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a very bad situation for Friday and Ranzu. Ranzu falls, and it looks like Friday's going to be next here. Spotter has been used. He's dying outside of his zone. He does have the self-revive, but it's not going to help him at all. Ranzu, unfortunately, dying outside of the zone. See you later, Alligator. 4K main still alive here. They do have zone position along with 22 kills. As everyone's rotating into the zone, they're going to be able to get a couple of freebies here. Surely, there it is. Freebies come through. G's able to take down Nagdi. 23 eliminations on the board. They still have 3 players alive, but they need to be able to take down TSG on their right-hand side as Tom has died outside the zone. And we're going to hop on board with Agman's team as they won game number 2, and now they're trying to win game number 3. All 4 of their players still alive here. That means they have medic and spotter to use inside of this final zone. They are situated inside the building. A phenomenal position for them. They're getting so many kills in this end game. We talked about it before. The kills will come, and come they are. Oh, dearie me. We need to get that connected real quick. Come on. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. There it is. Love to see it. Readjusting my iPad right there, ladies and gentlemen. So we got the low power message. Blake's getting another kill on to Sinji, aka 4K mains roster. Oh dear, they do have all 4 of their players alive. Shots go down. Delaney's able to turn on Fun. Fun's gonna fall early. That leaves only 3 players alive. A little bit too aggressive from him. I'm sure Eggman is not pleased with that situation. Shots going down again. Flex may die outside of the zone here. The zone's hitting for a lot of damage. It's 10 a tick. Tiniest zone. We've got 6 players alive. 4 teams still up here, ladies and gentlemen. 3 of those players, over half the lobby, are in Ackman's team. The zone's going to push them out here. They don't have high ground. They're going for it, though. Being outside of the zone here is going to be very detrimental for their health. Oh, no, they might actually lose this. SMRS in play. Stiller, oh, my God. Rewind. Can he kill Flex? Oh, my God. For the win. Magico's the last alive, and he does it. TSG Stiller clutches on the main stage, able to guarantee him and his team a win with 17 kills. What a clutch from Stiller there with the SMRS AK-117 Memento Mori Grim Ending combination. Let me see that end game performance from them, chat. Oh, they dominated in that one, chat, didn't they? They really did. They had a phenomenal performance there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope they can keep it up. Let's see. Let's bring it up on the screen, chatting ton. My little scrumptious dough. Okay. 17 kills, first place finish, not bad. I don't know why my iPad's not charging. It's making me feel quite nervous. Please? There we go, chat. You hear that noise? That's the noise of beauty. That's the noise that you want to hear on a regular basis, chat, isn't it? Yes, it is! 17 kills and a win. A mighty performance from TSG. They are dominating this tournament. It's the first time we've seen a Filipino team come in here and absolutely walk through the opposition. Usually, we're used to seeing them sit middle of the pack. TSG has won 1 tournament in like the 15 or 16 that we have hosted. But right now, not only are they winning, they're dominating. Just like we've seen from Slayer, Lotex, Abulbaz, and Iken last tournament in Alcatraz. It seems like it's switched from EU and Middle East dominating straight over to Philippines. Great performance from them, and what a clutch from Stiller there. Magico, Chamo, Delina, and Ames, really well done. Able to take down Ackman's team. I think the Ackman's team should have won that. They really should have won that game. But unfortunately, I'm going to put the blame on Fund. I think Fund overextended himself. He was getting a little bit cocky. He was feeling himself a little bit much. 4 kills in the board. He was like, you know what? Let me get up to 7. Challenge Delina. Bad angle. Bad rotation. Not enough health. Got taken down. Took Ackman's team from a sure win with 4 players alive camping inside that house to even Stevens. And then when they pushed from the zone, they took too much damage in the zone, allowed Stiller to absolutely collapse in on him as a solo player and get a bunch of kills and a free win, with Magico ending up dying outside of the zone as well. Great play from Stiller. Rewind action, SMRS, AK-117, a classic performance there from one of the best players from the entirety of the Asian region. Going down the list, you can see Bardak's actually able to get 9 eliminations. Fantastic performance from him. Absolutely fantastic performance. 9 eliminations, and his team come together for 17 total. But the real story is Team 3. 26? 4K? With 26 eliminations? Are you being serious? That is quite impressive. That might be the most amount of kills we have ever seen from a Filipino team inside of a game. The only other team I think that would come close to that has to be TSG, and we've seen them get 20 kills earlier, but a 26 kill performance, sitting in 5th place. They're going to skyrocket their way up the leaderboards as well. Going further down, you can see where everyone else placed. Winter getting 5 kills again. I feel like he's definitely the carry of his team. I would love to see Winter be on a team that is, I don't want to say better than the team that he's on, because I love the people on that team. You know, we got Vector in there, we got Snack, we got Yipsta in there. But I'd love to see him join like a main 4K team, like a 4K overload roster, a 4K main team. Just a team that is like cohesive as a group. I would really be interested in seeing how well he could do with a Jackal if he's backed up by other pro players. You know, it'd be something interesting to see, but at least he's still dominating in his Jackal. It seems like he's averaging around 4.5 kills per game right now, just using that Jackal to his advantage. As we go further down the list, we can see where everyone else placed. GNR, Jachi, and Cody able to get 3 apiece as well. Mods, thanks for helping over there on the short form chat. They complain when it's not on their side, but when it is on their side, they call the other people crybabies. Unfortunately, for our tournaments, we never do re-rooms. We never have done a re-room, and we never will do a re-room. So it is just by chance what MS people get. But yeah, unlike the other tournaments that are hosted, we don't re-room to rigged tournaments, all right? It's all fair, and we will not be re-rooming at all. Next, we'll go down the leaderboards. You can see where the Africans placed: Dell, Barry, Captain, Malay, and Stalker. Couple of kills coming through right there. 6 for the total team. A little bit of the disappointing performance from the teams that finished from 20th and down. I was hoping to see a little bit more from Holy Father and the boys of 4 Kings Overload, but they did get caught outside of zone by Balor's team targeting them. And to be honest, I think that kind of ruined their entire strategy for the whole game. Not only that, it actually cooked Balor's team as well, because they really struggled to get into the zone, and they only got 2 kills out of the team wipe that they were able to secure on the 4K Overload team. So, in my opinion, they shouldn't have taken the fight in the first place. It just kind of cooked both of the rosters. Either way, that's going to be it for game number 3. A motorcycle from Rainbow. Oh, I've never got one of those before, Rainbow. That's actually pretty sick. It came out there looking like Tron. That's going to be it for game number 3, chat. We're going to get ready for game 4. It's going to be back to Blackout. Remember, there's 4 isolateds, 3 Blackout games inside of this tournament. Oh, they're reviewing results. I was like, how have they uninstalled Blackout in that time, chat? That makes absolutely no sense. But either way, we're getting into game number 4. Mods, we are going to have strict rules on the short form chat for this tournament. Madnan Enforce. Hey, Lotex, what are you up to, my little scrumdiddlyumptious? We need you to clock in, bro. We've seen you cook before. We need you to cook again. All right, Lotex? I seen that Jackal clip earlier of you sniping your girlfriend out of the Jackal, bruh. I need you to snipe Winter out of the Jackal. I need you to snipe Winter out of the Jackal, broski. All right, chat, the scoring has been sent to me. We're going to go ahead and get those updated on your screen as fast as possible. And ladies and gentlemen, this is something we haven't seen before from a Filipino roster. I'll be honest, this is definitely something we haven't seen before. 75 points in 3 games from one team being TSG. That is unbelievable. That is an unbelievable performance after only 3 games. Second is going to be Bop. Those guys, I kind of expected to do pretty good, even with their weird team name. Even with their really awkward team name, I thought Bardax, Kuss, Holiday, and Bolivia would perform well, and they are performing really well. So congratulations to them for being in second place, but the real story is TSG, how dominant they have been throughout this tournament so far. To be honest, as well, Akman's team, they're doing well. I thought that they had fallen off there, just based off of their first game performance. They died really early, but they've been able to come back in, sitting in 3rd place, even though they had a terrible game 1. They're playing on high MS as well. So it's good to see them sitting at 3rd place. We got 4 Kings in at 4th. Insane X Fury is at 5th. Anubis Rands is at 6th. Hamid Tokyo is at 7th there from Middle East. 4K Overload, they're still at 8th. We still got Holy Father, Tokyo, Synth, and Rami in top 8 position. The other Aura roster are 9th, and GOAT Esports are also tied from 8th to 10th. We'll go down this list and see where everyone has landed, chat. Okay. Where is Winter in all of this? He always seems to get an early pickup, chat, for a kill. Let's hop on board and see what he's got going with the Jackal. Shots are going to go down straight onto him. Can he get Lila? Yes, he can. Winter, definitely the early game cooker here, ladies and gentlemen, as he spotted the other Jackal location. He's going to go ahead and take the brand new Jackal, able to get 1 elimination onto the African roster. That's going to be Prime and Mello's team that he's taking down right there, eliminating Lila. Thank you, Madman. Appreciate it, broski. Unfortunately, Winter's coming back. And Prime and Mello, they're his next target. Oh, he's going straight for them. Is he able to land shots? OBN! Oh no, he's in the line of fire. Oh, OBN gets eliminated instantly. He couldn't go anywhere. Back in a Jackal, they thought they had eliminated Winter from using the Jackal, but unfortunately for them, he has just begun. And another one? Oh my god, he's so clean with it. He just dodges the buildings and the trees like it's nothing. Like, when I watch this, I'm like, he just full wiped the entire team with the Jackal. A 1v4 Jackal play. The first ever inside of any of our tournaments. Winter is now definitely the Jackal King. Oh, a new team has come through and he's going for another player. Able to take down one. There goes Patata. 2 knocks instantly from 4K Winter. There's the kill coming through. He's on a 5 spree straight off the game. Oh my god, is he going to get another one? He could shoot through there. What is going on? They only have 1 player left. It's going to be Panchito. And Winter's targeting him already. He unfortunately loses control of his Jackal for the first time in the history of the game. But it doesn't matter. He's still targeting him. Go, Snack. Go. Take him down. Snack, please, please. No. They got eliminated. Panchito was 1 shot, though. Vector just needs to land a couple of bullets on him. Just a couple of bullets, please. Make it happen. There it is. A 4v8 situation for the team, and they come out victorious with Winter able to pick up 6 of the eliminations. The main man Winter coming in strong with the Jackal, a 1v4, and then he helps his team wipe GOAT Esports. GOAT Esports were currently 10th on the leaderboard, and they're unfortunately gonna fall out of the top 10 situation. They have won a tournament before, but it doesn't look like they're gonna win this one, ladies and gentlemen, as Winter is stopping them in their paths in this no-ban Battle Royale event. Not only that, Winter's coming back through the revive flight. He's gonna land on the Jackal again and go hunting, chat. It's like a lion patrolling his prey, chat. And there it is, back in the Jackal. Going over to watch a different team now. We'll hop on board with Holy Father in the roster of 4K Overload. They're good to go. Seems like they might actually fight this Latin American team right in front of them. Oh, they've spotted players. It looks like a third-party situation. It absolutely is. It's Latin American versus the Philippines. Shots go down. Tokyo's able to land one. It's good to see him back in the action. He had a little bit of an internet connection issue earlier, and he fell out of a couple of games early because of it, but it seems like with all 4 players alive, 4K Overload will be able to rush in on this team as they only have Wagner left up from the Philippines using the Holy Father skin. Unfortunately, he is a fake. He is not the real one. Does he have a shotgun to use, though? He does. I think he has a Glorious Blazes. Hezbollah has been spotted over on the side. Tokyo has spotted him. Both players using medic right here. Who's the better medic player? Looks like it's Tokyo. Remy comes from the side, gets the third-party angle. See you later, alligator. And now it's all down to Wagner to make something happen. I think he's going to rotate out of this position, though. Yes, he is. Holy Father skin in hand. MJ's coming back down, but I don't really feel like he's going to do too much. Delta are actually getting some kills here as well. I think they're killing the girl team. I believe they're killing the girl roster right now that we seen kill them earlier. But what's Winter up to? Still sitting on 6 kills. Gonna explode his Jackal here as he's gonna pick up another one as his teammate gets knocked by TSG. I think he might loot here. Will you loot before you get anything? No, you're just gonna go straight in for the Jackal. You know what? All right. He doesn't need loot. Apparently, he just wants to go for the Jackal and the Jackal only. Back up into the air he goes. We'll have to see where he's gonna rotate to. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, is he trying to angle himself? I don't really understand. Of course, I'm not a pro Jackal user, so I'm curious why he's moving his Jackal like this. Is he going for placement now because his whole team's dead? It sure as hell is looking like that way, chat. I think he's going for placement plays instead. Let's hop on board with Holy Father's team. The 4K overload roster. They've spotted another roster right in front of them. HDR is out for play. They're actually jumping out and going hyper aggressive here on the Stalker and the African team. Barry's been oh my god, instant kill from Synth right here. Dell, can they land shots onto him? Not sure if it's gonna happen. It doesn't look likely. Dell's trying to rotate across the bridge. Shots are not landing, unfortunately, from them. Still not able to land a singular shot with the sniper on board. They do have players over on their side of the bridge, though, that they're not focusing on. Holy Father has seen that there's a third party coming through here, and now they're in a difficult situation as Stalker is on top of the bridge. Shots go down. He is landed a couple of times here. Knock comes through. Holy Father able to take him down. That's 4 kills on the board for 4K overload, but that third party is still right there from Paris. Another team from the African region. Do they know that they're there? They do. They've spotted them. They're probably communicating exactly where they are currently. Dopest has been spotted on top of that. Ooh, bridge. Nice defender usage, providing a little bit of cover for his entire roster. ZN17 is in front, but it looks like Captain Malaya is going to go down to Holy Father as well. 5 kills on the side of this Filipino team. Arguably the most famous Filipino team of all time. The Filipino 4K overload roster. 4K Holy Father able to take another one here. Spotter has came down, but Paris are actually still getting shot from across the bridge, and they're going to rotate into Dell, who's camping inside of the house that we seen a 1v4 happen earlier last year. Oh, Larry. He might rotate into Dell here. The rotation's happening. Dell. He's camping. I don't think Larry knows that he's there. Oh, has he spotted him? Dell, now in a 1v1 situation. Spots Larry. Easy pump. Little one pump coming through from here, but Holy Father in a 1v1 situation. Spots Dell. Able to take him down. Holy Father with 4 eliminations on the board, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the best performance we've seen from Holy Father since we started the tournaments for this competitive scene over a year ago. I was actually on X a couple of days ago, and a few people were saying that Holy Father doesn't deserve to be in these events. Where are those players? Where are those players now? Because as far as I'm concerned, bro is top fragging out of his ass right now, ladies and gentlemen. Renzi? What are you guys doing? What is this? What? Guys! What are you guys doing? You know what? These things have a lot of health, so I mean, by all means, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know what they're trying to do here. They're just rotating around the map with these big ass cars. However, I want to see what Winter's up to. He gets his entire team back. Oh my god, he's got 7 eliminations now. It's time for a fire. He got his whole team back in action. And it looks like Vector's taking Winter to a brand new Jackal spawn. Great teamwork there from the boys, but I fear that there is actually a team looking at that Jackal. They know Winter's going to come for it. They have a loadout drop right beside him, and I don't know if they're going to be able to get through this or if Winter's going to die here. It may happen. They may get picked apart here once they rotate in through with that car. I'm actually going to watch this, chat. I'm curious how they're going to rotate past this team. Oh, they have been spotted. Looks like Winter is rotating around them. They may shoot this Jackal instantly, though. This could be bad. Oh, I fear they might. Do they even have anything to cover the Jackal? They don't. I think this Jackal might get targeted here if they do have an FHJ. I don't know if they have one, but they're definitely going to target this Jackal as soon as it goes off. Akman's probably screaming at them to shoot it. Oh, the shots come through. Not able to take it down. He goes straight up into the sky. That's great play from Winter. Able to keep it alive for 9. 9 kills on the board for this team. They're looking good inside of game number 4. What about 4K main? Don't know what this situation... Bro, what am I looking at right now, bro? Yo, Jeff, what is that? Low-Tex has been spotted. Bro's even his AK-117 like he's prime Ferg, chat. Did you see the accuracy of that? Tom Pitts chasing right after Low-Tex here. Cluster Strike does come through, but it's not going to be enough. I think he's going to target him. Oh! Uses the rewind to get out of that situation. Low-Tex stays alive for another day, but he is on very low health. Tom trying to find him. He doesn't have any shield to work with here. I don't know what Low-Tex has in terms of shield. We'll hop on board with him. Nothing. He doesn't have a shield whatsoever. Rewind comes through. I can't believe Low-Tex is still alive right now. It's insane that he's been able to stay up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's diabolical. That was stinky. That was... Oh, that's why he's one of the best Battle Royale players in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely cooks Tom Pips on the main stage. I don't know if Cody's going to be happy about that one. Slayer's also in a fight here against 4K main players, but he's going to get knocked as well, and that's going to leave just Low-Tex, the last alive on the team. 3 eliminations for this roster so far in the game. It's not been a good tournament for them so far. They were able to win the Alcatraz event last time on 100 MS, but this time, unfortunately, they do not have the team cohesion on maps like Blackout and Isolated to make something like that work, ladies and gentlemen. But I tell you who does have the consistency this tournament, TSG. Your boys from the Philippines. Arguably the best team in that region. We talked about them a little bit earlier, but with a couple of clutches from Stiller and the rest of the boys, they have been having a phenomenal tournament. They're currently in the lead by about 18 total points, as Low-Tex is going to get eliminated by Jeff. It seems like this event has been dominated by one region and one region alone. The only other team that are really giving them a run for the money is Team Aura Hood, which, as expected, is Akman's team. Third party comes through, able to hit him with the car. Can he land the shots? Yes, he can. Gets one with the Jack 12. This is a 1v4 push here from Stiller. Slashy's actually got his back now, though. Secret's over on the other side. A 4v4 push now instead of a 1v4 as they're all together. The cohesion, the chemistry, the gunplay. Oh my god, they get eradicated right as I was hyping them up from a cluster bomb through the spotter class ability. Not good. That was almost an amazing fight. Oh. Layla getting third party from behind. It's actually Delta, another Filipino roster. Layla's trying to get out of this situation. Is he the last alive on his team? He may be. He is the last alive on his roster. This is a terrible spot for him to be in, as Kidlat has spotted him. He does have a medic here to work with. Should be able to turn on Kidlat. Oh my god, he stays alive just long enough to get Slashy in, but Layla, you got dumpstered on by a guy who doesn't even main COD Mobile right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, our iPad is charging up. I'm gonna take low power mode off after this game, chat. Thankfully, we are charging as Slashy's back into the action. He's the last alive for his team, though. We're gonna hop on over to Winter. 7 eliminations, not in a Jackal, though, unfortunately. Can he get another one? I don't think he can get another Jackal, chat. He's gonna be Jackal-less going into this endgame. Oh, we definitely need to turn low power mode off, chat. What do we say? Do we risk it and turn it off right now? I think we do, chat. I think we risk it and turn it off right now. Settings. We'll go over. I had to turn it on because it wasn't charging, but there we go, chat. Back in the action. Thanks for your patience on that one. There we go. No more lag for us. Oh, and we come right back in to see Remy take a 2-piece. Absolutely lovely. 10 kills? Oh, wait, an 11? Can you get the 11th right here, Remy? Land that shot, lands one of the shots. Can he land a second onto Dopus? No, he cannot. Defender goes down and the tree is able to be used. Swatter's coming through and there it goes. A knock comes through and that's going to be Holy Father with the knock and a full kill on the Paris Dopus. 5 eliminations from the Father himself, chat. An unbelievable performance here from the 4K team. Look at all these kills they got, man. Oh my god, we love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. We absolutely love to see it. Remy taking a couple of snipes over onto the opposing team. I think that's Paris still down there. They're going to rotate this time, using a car into the next zone. Akman's team are still alive. They spotted TSG across the map, and Nagdi gets knocked from Synth. How far away was that shot? Oh my god, across the map? He takes down Claude as well. The Ride Tech, definitely one of the better snipers to use inside of this tournament. I think he may be using an explosive mag on that, which is why it's so powerful for him. Because even if he misses the shot, if they're close, he'll still get a ton of damage. Bang. Landing another shot, not able to do so. Team Bop is Bardax's team, by the way, chat. I see a couple of people asking about that. Team Bop is Bardax's roster. They, I believe...
Airdrop incoming.
Were they eliminated? We'll have to wait and see. Let's actually check right now. I think they were in a very bad fight earlier. They're still alive, so they were able to get back in. But they only have 1 kill. Akman's team have been spotted here by 4 Kings. 4 Kings Overload have spotted them. They're going to get out of that situation, but the Ride Tech could explode this car. The car's got very little health left with the Ride Tech blasting it. Not able to take it down, but Paris has been spotted over here. Come on, surely you see him. He does, he sees him. That's exactly him. He's looking right at him. He may be able to get a kill right here. Oh, getting hit by the car. They want to rotate into the zone. Holy Father, Remy, Tokyo, and Synth still alive. Paris have been spotted here. They're gonna run him down. Oh, they're gonna run them all over. See you later, alligator. Did they jump out? They did. Tokyo jumps out. Where's Synth in this, though? They didn't take that fight. I don't know how. None of them died. Not a single player died, even though they jumped out of the car right there. Ackman's team still alive, using the car to their advantage. I can't believe that this is still alive. I thought that it had more damage done to it. Maybe they picked up another one. Holy Father's still alive. They do have a good position in the zone. They're going to blow up the car in front of them, I think, so that they don't take damage to somebody else exploding him. That gives them an extra wall to use. They have a lot of blown up cars right here. They're in a very good position for this zone, and they have a very easy rotate into it if they're able to take off this team from inside of that house. Keep in mind, Synth does have that ride-tech explosive. If he can keep shooting this car... Oh my god, shot the guy out of the car, cracked him instantly. But these guys are in a very solid spot here. They could win this game along with TSG coming in from this side. Either of these teams could take home this game number 4. Oh, we've spotted Ackman's team again. I can't believe this car's still alive. They're gonna need to hop out of it here, and they're gonna hop out on the TSG. It looks like they're gonna get eradicated. Layla's last alive. Never mind. See you later, alligator. Layla falls, and TSG only have Stiller left. He's trying to make a play by staying outside the zone. I don't know how long that's gonna help him for. Low-Tech somehow still alive here. Never mind, Low-Tech gets taken down as soon as I want to watch him. Tokyo's up, though, along with the 4K Overload roster. They do still have that great crevice and the high ground hill in the zone. They're now targeting Ackman's team, giving a little bit of support to Remy as he's up close and personal against this entire roster. 12 eliminations on the board here for this team. They've seen Fun, they see Ackman, and they see 6-7 right in front of them. They do have the high ground. They could pop in a cluster nade if they do have spotter. Oh, Medic's coming through. Shots go down. 6-7's gonna get eliminated instantly here. The third party from the side is also coming through. Fun is in a bad situation along with Ackman. Oh my god! It's a travesty! They've been absolutely dominated by the 4K Overload roster! Holy Father, the only one to get knocked. He did have 6 eliminations when he fell, though. Third party coming in through from behind. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be all she wrote for the 4K Overload rosters. They're all getting taken out from the side. Tokyo last alive outside of zone. He's going to fall, and that's going to be GG's for them. We still got another 4K team left alive, though, along with Bob being Bardax's roster. They don't have many kills, and they're dying outside of zone as well. Medic has been played. Who are the other teams still up here? It's Renzu's roster! SMRS in hand. Bang! Able to land it, but not able to get a kill with it, or an elimination. Another one. Bang! Still unable to knock an opposing player from Bardax's team. Shots go down, and unfortunately, I don't know what we're looking at right here, but it's not looking too good as everyone's targeting this 4K team. G's still also alive. Can he third party or do anything here? It's not looking likely. He's going to be probably the last player alive to go in a 1v4 situation if Friday and Akaza get knocked. He's helping him out. The Filipinos are combining forces here. Oh no, he's targeting the wrong team. You need to target the other team. G could win this. He does have high ground in this zone. The last zone's about to come in. It's Bolivia and Bardax in a 1v2 situation. Bolivia, it has been knocked. The 1v1 comes through. G, shotgun in hand. Not able to land the shots. Will he be able to land on it? Oh! He takes him down with a 25 kill win, I believe. What a performance there from basically every single 4K team. All of them did absolutely amazing in those final moments. You've seen Holy Father popping off. You've seen Renzu popping off. And then G was able to win it for the different roster. Let's pull up this kill total. Oh my gosh, I thought it was 25, but it might have been 26. Ooh, tying the record of the other roster. Actually, I think it was them that got it last game too. 26 eliminations and a win is going to give them 41 total points. Last year when we started these events, I would say that 4K and the Filipino teams were very underdeveloped in understanding how to win BR tournaments. When we first started these events, they did terrible. It didn't matter if they had ping advantage. It didn't matter at all if they had any kind of advantage. Whereas nowadays, it seems like they take these tournaments more seriously than any other region, and they are dominating inside of this event for $10,000. I wonder if it's because they play the most normal public match battle royale. Remember, there's no bans in this. So it's just like playing a normal public match. The only difference is you're going against not only the best players from your region, but the best players in the entire world. and a 26 kill win. That's 41 points. If they only played that game, they would be currently 5th on the leaderboards. That might push them up into a first place tiebreaker position with TSG, but we'll need to see how TSG performed inside of that game. They fell down to 8th place, but they did have 14 eliminations, so it's not too bad from those guys, but they're not going to get too many points. They'll go up to like late 80s, maybe early 90s in terms of points. Definitely early 90s, maybe like a 91 point total for them. As we go further down the list, we'll see where everyone placed. Kust, Bardox, Holiday, Bolivia, another great game. Outstanding performance from them. As usual, they're coming in super consistent, super composed. Their chemistry is on point. They don't get too many kills that early game. They struggled a little bit, but at least they finished 2nd place with a decent amount of total frags being 8. That's still going to give them 18 points for that game, which will put them right up into the leaderboard at about 75 points. So exactly where TSG were before that game started. Great game 4 from them. As we can see, 4K, Negi, Renzu, Akaza, and Friday also 10 kill performance, 3rd place. These guys have been doing really well. I'm surprised by this. I know I say a lot of people from the Philippines take it seriously, but Renzu is just like a funny guy, man. You know, he's one of those guys that camps in body bags, sits in buy stations. They're performing really well. Dare I say, I know Renzu's really well known. He gets loads of viewerships, but he may be underrated in terms of actual competitive skill. And I think you should all go follow him and the entire team for that performance. And while you're at it, follow me too. Gotta get it in there, bruh. Hit the follow button. 4th place, that's gonna be Necro, Mona, Insolence, and Siska. These guys are based out of Africa and the Europe region. It's a mixed region team. Good performance from them, finishing at 4th. Not a lot of kills, though, to talk about. Team that finished in 5th. Oh my god, it might be one of the best performances we've ever seen from these guys. 14 kills and a 5th place finish for the most famous Battle Royale team of all time inside of Call of Duty Mobile. Phenomenal performance. Like I said, mid-tournament, mid-game, I went on X. Now, I don't often use Twitter anymore because it's just awful. It's just a bunch of negativity. But I went on it yesterday, and the first thing I seen was 4K Holy Father doesn't deserve to play in tournaments. Oh, I'm not hearing it anymore. It's almost as if that opinion doesn't matter. Because bro's absolutely annihilating everyone. Oh my gosh, 6 kills. Cooked them! Absolutely cooked them! I don't even hear the haters anymore. They must have went silent after that performance, chat. After that performance, they can cry their way all the way to a different lobby, chat. Okay? Great performance there from team number 1. Team 4, being Ackman's team, also finished 6th place. So not bad from them. Unfortunately, a low kill count, which is going to probably put them down the leaderboard. We've got team 6 there, finishing in 7th. Good kill count from these guys. This is actually pretty impressive. I didn't expect them to do too well in the tournament, but they have been performing very well indeed. We see TSG, they got 14 kills. They finished in a bad placement, unfortunately. Paris, good placement for them. I don't really see them as like a contender team. They're more of like a middle of the pack team, so I guess like 1 kill, whatever. As we go further down the list, Balor's roster actually did far better because they weren't fighting people outside of the zone, out in the middle of no man's land. So good stuff from them. As we go further down the roster, you can see Delta. Oh my god, they got 8 eliminations? 8 eliminations is actually amazing. Yo, good. For not being a COD Mobile roster, wiping 2 teams in arguably the most competitive tournaments for mixed region global there is in the world. Not bad. Not bad, bro. Dudes have skill, chat. Dudes are cooking, chat. Let's go further down. Low Texas team, just another disappointing performance. I want to see more from these guys, but they're just not giving it to us. Winter with 7 kills. He may actually be our top fragger out of the tournament. He's averaging, what was it? He got, was it 4, 5, 5, 7? Is that how many kills he got? So he's on 21 in 4 games? It might be even more than that. Madman, give me an update. I'm curious. How many kills does Winter have total? He's definitely the top fragger. He has to be so consistent inside of the Jackal as we see the rest of the players after that game. Either way, chat, we have the game for results. We're going to go ahead and get them updated on your screen for you guys. I'm going to update the TikTok results first this time because I've been updating the YouTube one first pretty much the entire tournament. Either way, you're going to see them on your screen in just a moment. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. We've got a tiebreaker race right now. And it's not a mixed region tiebreaker. It's a tiebreaker of two teams from the same country. It's TSG and 4 Kings. The only team that's close to them is based out of a continent across the entire planet, being BOP, which is Bardax's roster. So these guys, I mean, not to be a glazer or anything, but like, when two teams from the same region are this high in the leaderboard, I mean, it's kind of reminded me of the dominance we used to see from the Europe region back when we first created these events. If you weren't here back then, about last year, I went to COD Mobile and I was like, listen, I know I'm partnered with you guys, but I want to spend this partnership money on hosting tournaments, right? So I give away all this money for an entire year, and Europe dominated the whole year themselves. But it seems like in the last, I guess, 4 or 5 months, they've kind of fallen down. Some teams have mixed into a Europe Middle Eastern team. Some teams have mixed into Europe and Africa. But overall, Europe is kind of, it's fallen. To me, it's sad because, I mean, I am from Europe. You guys know I'm Irish. I'm kind of sad to see it, but at the same time, it's good to see other regions stepping up to the plate and being even more dominant than we've seen from those EU teams of old. Let's go in and see where everyone's landing. We're back on Isolated as Madnan has given away 50 gifted on the YouTube stream. W Ranzu indeed. Thanks everyone that followed the stream. Much love. I appreciate you guys as we're getting into game number 5. My scrumptiouses. A glorious day of COD Mobile Battle Royale. Just checking that my iPad is still... checking that it's still charging. I was a little bit worried earlier. Sometimes it just stops charging randomly. Alright, Holy Father's roster. Going to the same place over on Sanitarium. As we look at the leaderboard a little bit more here, it's updated on both YouTube and TikTok. You can see it on the side of your screen. TSG 91, 4 Kings 91. They're tied for first. If they end up tying, we're gonna base the tiebreaker off wins and then kills. Wins, kills. If it does come down to it, which it never has before, but just in case it does. We're gonna hop on board with the man, the myth, the legend. We love to watch him at the start of these games. It's gonna be Winter already. Listen, bro, Winter's got something against this African team, man. This is the second time he's trying to wipe these guys. The second time he's trying to cook these African players. This is not fair. I think I speak for the entirety of Africa when I say Winter needs to be banned, bro. This is totally abuse. Unbelievable. He's targeting them again. Oh, dearie me. I think this time they may learn, though. I don't think they're going to push them. Ooh, thanks very much, Gemini. I've never seen one of those before. Alrighty. Into game number 5. I don't think they're going to peek him, so we'll watch somebody else for now. Ackman loses 2 of his teammates instantly off the bat here. We're not too sure what the team is. Are you telling me that 4K are now landing on Ackman's spot? I feel like this is actually disrespectful. Ackman has landed in this area for over a year. And now 4 Kings main roster have decided, you know what? It's our ski time now. Garena snowboard movement for a reason. Oh dear. I think they only have 1 player left. Oh, they were able to get back funds through the revive flight, but it's all down to 6-7, really.
Collapsing.
Unfortunate. Now we're hopping over to team number 5. Slayer low takes a bull boss and Ken. We have seen absolutely nothing from these guys the entire tournament, so fingers crossed we'll do a little bit more. Fingers crossed. We hope to see them clutch. Oh! They're actually landing. Oh my god, they're going for it. They want the revenge for Ackman. Shots go down, instant crack onto one of the 4K players. Unfortunately, a ball boss is gonna get instantly fully knocked, and then the kill comes through. Naroz is able to take him down. Lotex is coming through with the trade. More shots are going to go down here. Oh, it looks like the rewind comes through. We don't know where he rewinded to, unfortunately. Slayer's still alive. The revive's coming in. Lotex is reviving him. Jeff is over on the side of the mountain playing for information as Tom stands above them all on the tippity top of the building. Spotter has been used as well. Tom has not been spotted, though, from Slayer as Winter gets eliminated from his Jackal. Tom finally spotted. Insta-kill onto him. Lotex gets the credit. Jeff's still alive for a little bit longer as the third party comes through from Slayer. Lotex cannonable buzz after they were eliminating Ackman. Oh, this is not good. They're first on the leaderboards, and now they may be taken out first out of any team. G still alive for now. Naroza comes back through the revive fight. This is not a fight you want to take when you're this high up on the leaderboards. You want to play extremely passive, slow, not take silly fights like this. But it looks like the silly fights are still coming through as G takes down one, but he gets eliminated instantly from Lotex. Jeff still alive for now. Naroza also is up. He gets the tag, I believe. He's also going to get eliminated here out of the zone. The dog tag does get scanned. This has actually allowed Ackman's team to come back into the fight. Look, Ackman gets revived because of this third party, and it looks like the Europe and Middle Eastern teams are teaming up to get their players back through the revives. As Holy Father picks up a kill onto Paris, and another one. Holy Father gets a two-piece on the main stage. I'm not sure how many teammates Paris has left, but it looks like Larry's rotating away. Let's see how many people they have up. Oh, a third party's coming in from TSG here. Oh my god, that's a bad play. Holy Father, you're probably going to get eliminated here. The third party comes through strong, and that's not going to be good. We don't like to see a third party here from TSG, but it's going to happen. Holy Father, are you still alive, broski? Oh my god, he's getting chased! He's getting chased by a custom Jag 12! Oh my god, it's so over. It's so over, Holy. Bro, SMRS needs to be used, but he doesn't even have enough time to use it. Jackal, hell, use anything you can to get out of this situation at this point. Holy Father, how are you still alive? They're all chasing him down. Oh. Oh. He's been spotted. Jag 12 is used. SMRS, I know you want to use it. Oh, he doesn't go for it. He should have did it. He should have SMRS'd him. Third party from the side as well. The other Holy Father roster teammates are out of there. Tokyo, Synth, and Remy want nothing to do with this. They all targeted the main man himself, and he unfortunately has been eliminated, but the full kill comes through, and these guys now have 4 eliminations on the board. 4K Overload currently sitting in 6th place for this tournament after game number 4. I hear the Jackal chat, and we're gonna have to go ahead and watch who's in it. It's not Winter. Who is in this? Who is it? I don't even know who was in that. I have absolutely no idea who was in that Jackal, but 4K Winter is eliminated, so it definitely wasn't him, as Remy has been targeted here, and he's going to get eliminated as well. Synth's trying to rotate his way out of the position. He's going to get knocked also, as Tokyo's last alive on the team. He can get Holy Father back into the action, and he does have medic, so even though this team has been completely dismantled, I think they'll be able to get back into the action. Speaking of action, however, Delta are in a fight against a really good team here. It's actually Bop, the team that is currently 3rd on the leaderboards, Delta. A team filled with players that play Battle Royales, but not COD Mobile. We've never seen them in a tournament like this before, and they have been performing very impressively. As they're getting pushed from the side right here, Kid Lat's gonna go down. Unfortunately, a tough fight for him to tag. He shouldn't have probably taken that in the first place. Shots go down. Bolivia's gonna get knocked here. The third party position comes in from Rankid. Oh my god. These guys are so underrated. They might have to switch to COD Mobile BR as their main game. Third party comes through. Oh, Vinci, it's not looking good for you. It's not looking good for him at all. He's about to die here from a spotter from the side. The third party comes through from Mona El Chapo. And the mixed region team is Rankid's getting shot from the side from Bardags. Vinci's last alive on his team. He's probably going to get eliminated here. He does have a shockwave, but that's not going to be good enough. They get eliminated early out of this game. They're actually the first team to get fully eliminated, even with that solid performance. Even with that solid performance, chat. I see a lot of people talking about K9. That would be Ackman's team. Chat. You guys can't say somebody's teaming up if they just happen to be cooking other teams, okay? It's the same as the other chat. You can't complain if your team dies. It's a third party for a reason. Everyone third parties everyone else, chat. Let's go over and watch one of the teams that you guys are talking about, though, as we see OP finally getting kills. There we go. Prime gets eliminated from a bull boss. And maybe this could be the time that we want this team to shine inside of the tournament. They haven't shone at all so far. It should be a free kill on to Prime. He doesn't have a self-revive here at all. OBN gets out of the situation. He doesn't want to take that fight. That's 4 kills in the board for this roster. Team OP. As they're trying to look for the last player on the team, which is OBN. Where's he gone? OBN, come here. Let me see what you're up to. The COD Mobile AI creator. Oh god, this is just awful. You're so dead. There's no way you get out of this situation. Bro, what are you doing? Don't take the fight. What are you doing? Move. The fight is being had though, and it's gonna be by a different team. It is the Filipino roster. They're able to take down a bull boss. He's going to get absolutely dominated here in the main stage. Wagner's coming in from the front. Ooh-wee! Ken's able to take him down. Great trade there. A bull boss probably able to get revived if I had to guess so. Yes, he is. He's using the manta ray skin. A bull boss, one of the best players from the Middle Eastern region. These guys now have 5 limbs. It's a 3v4 situation now. It could be an easy wipe for them if they're able to tactically position themselves to take down the remaining 3 players. It looks like they're going to rotate out of this situation. We'll hop on board with TSG. Sitting over at Black Market. They're going to get all of the loot that they need from the buy station. They got 2 cars to rotate into the zone, and the zone is finishing off over by Pipeline and Estate. An interesting spot. Fire sales just happened as well, so things will be cheaper for them now too. As we go and look on to Holy Father, 3 eliminations, bro. He has been dominating today. Bro, look at this guy, man. Bro thinks he's God, chat. Holy, he might be. Anyway, godlike skills for sure. Ranzu and the boys, they're in the zone as well. They don't need to worry about too much. Looks like they're going to rotate out over the water. They have 3 hover bikes to use to get that rotation over. And a zip line. Wait, where is that? Chat, I know I play this game every day, but I swear to God, I did not know that zip line existed. This is the longest zip line ever. Look how long this zip line is. Chat, be honest. Did you know this zip line existed? Be honest, chat. Nah, there's no way. Like, bro, this zip line teleports you across the map, bro. What? What? You know what? It's because I'm never at this part of the map. I'm never here, bro. Zipline OP. Great rotation play in from them with the game knowledge. Let's hop on board and see what Winter's up to, as he just got another kill with the Jackal. At least he got a knock. I'm not sure if the killers came through. Oh, he spotted the player. Stalker's inside of the house. What can he do? He can't take him down. The door was not utilized to his advantage. Looks like he's getting shot at. Stalker's outside of the house now. He's probably going to get killed this time. Yes, he is. See you later, alligator. Winter picks apart another player here. Stalker, one of the best players from Africa. Turning around here, trying to get Barry this time through the window. Able to take him down. And there's a team wipe from the main man himself. The best Jackal user in the entire world. Winter clutching up for the boys. Spotted another player here again. Can he take him down too? It's going to be Sloven. Not able to eliminate him, unfortunately. The shots go down onto his Jackal, but he doesn't take him down either. Winter stays alive to live another day. It looks like Holy Father's also getting eliminated, but can Sloven go down? No, he cannot. Winter's teammate may be able to take him down, though, as it seems like Tokyo is the last alive on his team. Sloven, there we are. That's going to be all she wrote. He's going to get eliminated, and now we're going to hop on board with Tokyo. He does have the medic, and he is outside of the zone, so he could revive his teammates here if he can get their tags. His teammates' tags are just outside of the zone as well, so the med strat's going to come through. Wait, Winter, you can't be serious right now. A little bit of Filipino on Filipino violence is what I just seen on the kill feed right there. And he's now targeting Paris. Not able to eliminate him. He might lose his Jackal here. Oh my God! Listen, we glaze the movement of the Filipinos, but the Jackal of Winter needs some more love. Bro, he's so elegant with it. He's like a ballerina in this thing.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Unbelievable. 7 kill performance here from the main man, Winter. What a phenomenal game he's having. Can he get another one here? It's Paris Dopest again. Able to land it. The knock comes through and he gets another. That's going to be kill number 8 for Winter. There's no more Jackal spawns for him, however, unless he goes over to the right side, which I don't think he's going to be able to do so. So this is the last Jackal we're going to see from Winter this game. Hopefully he can use it well and keep his team alive for as long as possible. Keep in mind, this zone is tiny and there's still 20 teams alive. Paris 919 has been spotted as well. Winter's trying his best to stay alive. Oh, he hits his Jackal. That's not good. It's going to be very, very bad for him. Will he go for another one? Nope. He really should have been given the medic, in my opinion. There we go. The shots go down, and he's able to land and kill another. Paris are still alive, though. That's going to be the 9th kill from Winter. A phenomenal Jackal performance being displayed here from the main man himself. Trying to target another one. It's going to be on to 17 this time. Takes him down as well. Nobody else can do it quite like Winter can, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be him up to 10 eliminations if these guys get fully eliminated. More shots going down. He spots Larry outside of the zone, but he's not able to do anything to him. I wish Winter had a medic to be able to use outside of the zone. Oh, it looks like he's being targeted. Larry has been spotted again, and there it goes. Oh my god, somebody stop this guy. 10 kills solo dolo. This dude definitely has the most kills in the game, and now he is playing for placement with his Jackal. Operating it around the edge of the zone. He can't go for any more kills. Or can he? He's still trying to get some more shots down onto that Paris roster and confirm another one. I'm not sure if it's going to go his way, though. Staying alive for a little bit longer. Holy Father's team have been revived, but they only have 2 people inside of the zone. We'll hop on board with Synth here. He's back in, and Remy as well. Staying underneath the water. What about the zone rotation from him? Not a good rotation, unfortunately, but he can see everyone. He could get a free kill here as Lotex is actually getting knocked inside of the zone. Slayer, and forget about third party. This is a 4th and a 5th party right here. Every single team around here is some of the best we've seen inside of the tournament, as it looks like MJ is going to fall to Slayer's cluster. Ken picks up Wagner inside of the house, and Dawn is gonna be eliminated as well. Finally, we see these guys clutching up on the main stage with 19 total eliminations. Ladies and gentlemen, with 51 players left alive, they could drop a 30 bomb here if they play their cards right. So far in the competition, they have played terribly, but this game is different as they've spotted Stiller from outside the zone, able to take him down. Tempest in hand, an absolutely great utilization of that airdrop weapon. 21 kills now. They are dominant here. This could be a record performance from the team. With a 21 kill this early in the game, even though it is fairly late considering where the zone is, they could rack themselves up 30 kills very easily here. Tempest in hand. He doesn't spot any of the players. Now the callouts are going to come down here. He needs a position to be able to see with the Tempest. Not able to land the shot right there, and it looks like Slashy's going to get naded from behind as Father Ali's outside the zone. Is that Agman's team? Ah, you think you're Superman, huh? You think you're invincible, huh? Outside of the zone, they're finally rotating into it. The 3rd and the 4th parties coming in onto TSG right now. They're not going to have enough players alive to make this work. Agman rotates into the side here, using the tree as cover, but it looks like OP Ken has too much of a good position here, and I think he's going to be able to take down a bunch of different players here from the side. Tempest in hand, not able to land it. Yes, he does! What? Ken with another one. 22 kills on the board, and SMRS is going to be shot from the side here. How many players do they have alive, though? 3 players still alive. Lotex is the only one that's been knocked here. 22 kills apiece. Winter is still alive as well, and his Jackal. Oh my god, he's still alive, bro. Slayer getting a kill on Defunt. Agman's team's getting absolutely eradicated here from multiple different directions. Flex is last alive, and he gets taken down. Agman's team has been eradicated. Jeff from the 4K main roster still alive here. What does he have? Is he the medic user? He's not. He's the smoke bomber. I believe that Ken is running out of shots here with his Tempest. I don't know how many he has, but he has 50 bullets remaining. Can he land one more shot to get a kill, though? Nades are coming down right onto him. The nade does land. Ken in a difficult spot here. He could get third party from any direction. 24 kills from the team. There's only 14 players left alive. They spotted Layla over on the side. TSG are the current leaders in terms of points. Knock comes through on to Layla. They have been fully eliminated in 7th place with not that many kills. Only 10 total kills. Slayer, a bull boss, and Ken still alive. They're using the truck to their advantage here, moving it into the zone. They're going to blow it up and use it as cover. There we go. The truck has been blown up. Great play from them. Parastup is somehow still alive here in this endgame. Don't know how that's happened, but it has. Finally eliminated from Ranzu. All 4 players still alive for this 4K roster. 11 kills on the board. Is Winter still up? Brother, somebody got to take this man down at this point, bruh. At this point, bruh. What are we doing here? He's gonna land so late inside of the zone. He is taking damage. Winter! Winter! What? What? He should have stayed alive. I don't know how he didn't take... how he didn't stay in the zone right there. That was awkward. Ranzu and his team still up here. Got a Rytech in hand. 11 kills apiece. I would love to see Slayer, Ken, and a Bull Balls win this, but they do not have the advantage just in terms of their positioning. But in terms of manpower, there's only 3 of them left alive, and it looks like Fright has been a little bit overexposed here. He's got the defender to use. Can he use it right? Yes, he does. Able to flash the opposing team right in front of them. They're in a very good spot here as Ken has gone down as well. Psychosis gets used. Another defender gets popped down. A bull boss still alive, but it looks like Ranzu's up here fighting the team on the top side of the zone. The spotter comes in, but it's a bad spotter placement if I had to guess. It still takes down Slayer, though. And now it looks like it's a 4v3 situation from the 2 4K teams, and there's only 1 player left. There we go. A bull boss has been eliminated. A 4v3 situation as Tom gets taken down with the high ground. A 4v2, and it looks like Ranzu and the boys is absolutely frying the 4K main roster. But Jeff's left alive. He takes down Nagy. Oh my god! Jeff clutches up for his team in a 2v4 scenario and takes game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. What a play from the main man, Jeff. And that's why they're called the 4 Kings, the 4K main roster. What a clutch in a 2v4 to wrap up game number 5. Good amount of kills there, 18 total eliminations. Ranzu and the boys, they were able to get 14 total elims and a 26 kill performance coming in from Team OP. Finally, they will skyrocket up the leaderboards here with that solid game. I believe they're probably going to get about 33 points. So we'll finally see them on the leaderboard, hopefully right up there with the tippity top teams. Going further down the list, you can see team number 14, 10 kills on the board. It was Winter. All 10 of the kills from Winter. I mean, we've never seen something like this. We've never seen a solo performance, an MVP caliber performance from a player on a team that is doing nothing for him. Of course, the best Jackal player in the world. We expect nothing less. We're used to it. We're used to seeing Winter doing stuff like this, but I mean, god damn. We gotta give him some credit where the credit is due. Double-digit kills just from the Jackal. Have you seen anyone else use the Jackal like him? No. It's a 1 of 1, broski. Phenomenal Winter performance there, finishing in 4th place. Holy Father's team, the 4K Overload roster, Synth, Father, Rami, and Tokyo were able to finish in 5th. I would say that clutch came through from Rami sitting in the water, and the remaining teammates were kind of just watching it work. Going further down the list, we can see TSG died a little bit early compared to what we're used to from them, but still a decent amount of kills. They were able to get 10. That's their worst performance today so far. Their worst performance by far inside of this tournament. Further down the list, you can see where everyone else placed. Ackman's team died a little bit early there. Late rotation into the zone with no cover meant that they were out in the open with not a lot to work with at all. Especially considering Team OP Zenith were watching them rotate into the zone and they had to fight TSG. By the way, I don't know how TSG still stayed alive, even though they were getting 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th partied at one point. Luckily, one of them had medic, but I mean, god damn. For them to stay alive that long, even though everyone was shooting at them, was motivational to say the least. Matador and the OP other roster known as Team Rebar finished in 9th place, and we'll go further down the list to see where everyone else is. The question I want to know is, where is Bardax? Oh, Bardax's team died early, which means the lead is going to extend, chat. The lead of TSG and Four Kings is going to get even wider because this Latin American team, granted, they are the best Latin American team from the region, has died early in game number 5, chat. So it's going to be interesting going into the final 2 games. If you're new around here, make sure to go and follow all the other streamers who are participating in this event and follow yours truly, myself, because I'm sure they would all really appreciate it. Remember, this is a $10,000 tournament sponsored by COD Mobile. I'm so happy to be able to say that now, chat. COD Mobile have given us the prize pool now. Before it was me, but now we have been blessed. I no longer need to give away $10,000 of my own money, and COD Mobile has funded our tournaments for this year. Further down the list, you can see some of your other fan favorite teams, like the team from Africa being Captain Malay, Dell, Stalker, and Barry. They died early. Delta, we've seen them do some good stuff there, but again, dying early is really going to hurt them in the long run. Leap's team, we got No Neck, Long Neck. They got a lot of kills, but they died early as well, chat. As we get ready for game number 6, this has been a pretty interesting tournament. Dare I say the most interesting we have had this year for a normal, isolated Blackout tournament. I say normal, but in reality, it's something these players don't get to do often because there's no bans. They can use anything they want. They can use any attachments they want, any guns they want, any loadouts they want, jackals, tanks, class abilities, any strategies they're allowed. The only thing that's not allowed is teaming. You cannot team up and have comms between 2 separate opposing teams. But for the most part, everything's free game. 6th game, we're going back to Blackout. 7th game will be played on Isolated. Let's do this, chat. Let's go, broski, as we're getting the tallies in for game number 5. And oh my god, Four Kings are dominating inside of this tournament. It's the first time we've ever seen this from a 4K roster. We've updated the scoring over on YouTube, and now I'm going to put it on to TikTok. Yeah, I can't believe this myself. It's the first. We've never seen something like this in my life. Thank you very much, Magnificent Gaming. Appreciate you. As we get into game at number 6 over on Blackout. The scoring has been updated, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Four Kings sitting on top with 124 total points. Shortly behind them, we've got TSG with 104. This tournament could end either way, chat. It really could. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee, though. Oh my god. Are we being serious, winner? Yo. They need to put more seats in the Jackal so that Winter can carry his entire team around with it. Because can you imagine if there was 4 people jumping out of a Jackal endgame? Oh my god, it would be absolutely crazy. COD Mobile, please fix. COD Mobile, please add. Much love, RTP. Thank you very much, bruski. Also in the leaderboard, you can see that we have Bob at 82 points, Anubis Rands at 72, Aura Hood at 63, OP Eternity Zenith finally on the leaderboard at 58, and 4K Overload with 52. Winter, a man that stands alone, a solo player with 46 points at at placement 9. Jackal Hazard, that is Winter's team. All right, chat. I got my coffee. Bring me my coffee. Uh-oh. It looks like TSG are fighting early. This is not good for TSG. They need to stay alive for as long as possible. If they lose ground here, it will be havoc. Fracking Plays gets eliminated right here, but we still see 2 players underneath the map here over by Fracking Tower. Not very many players know that this area exists. Believe it or not, chat, I'm gonna give you some Call of Duty lore. You know I've been a Call of Duty player since 2007. I know, I'm an ung. Deal with it, Climax, thanks for the galaxy. But this part of the map is actually based off a Black Ops 1 map, which I believe, if I can get it right, it's known as Radiation. And the underside of this map is based off that. Also, this comes from the Blackout game mode in the older Call of Duty titles. I'm gonna make sure that I get that right. I remember playing Radiation, Black Ops 1. It is Radiation. When I was 10 years old, chat. Over a decade ago. And it looks like shots are going down here from Layla. Radiation, I don't believe, has ever been brought back into another Call of Duty game, at least not one that I have played. I would love to see that map being brought back, but for now, it's not in COD Mobile. Slayer has been eliminated, and it looks like the boys over from OP are in a little bit more of a gunfight.
The safe zone is collapsing.
4 eliminations from these guys early game. They're getting a lot of kills here. Remember, this is on Blackout for game number 6. So far, the Philippines are dominating. Mayor, no, I'll be back. I will be back live tomorrow, Mayor, though, for a Monday stream. Don't worry. On our tournament streams, all I do is host the tournament, and after that, we call it a day, and then I leave and tell everyone to go and watch all of the other streamers. We like to give back and make sure that everyone gets the viewers that they deserve, of course. Because it's one thing for me to say, like, go watch this guy, but a lot of people just like to watch the main broadcast. But at the end of the event, I like to say, like, everyone go watch this person or that person or somebody that's performed well. Because if I stay streaming, then I'll, like, keep all the viewership and stuff. And I want to be able to spread it around amongst the community. So I don't like to stream after the tournament's done, but I will be back tomorrow for normal Battle Royale gameplay, chat. As you know, I have experienced some accusations recently, which are, dare I say, not true. I know they look like they are true. But I have a YouTube video coming explaining everything, chat. And when you see that YouTube video, you're going to think, damn, he really fooled the whole community. All right, back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the tournament we go. Holy Father's team still got all 4 players left alive. Low Texas team in a little bit of a scuffle here over by Rivertown. Only 2 of their players are up. As we hop on over to TSG, still sitting at Fracking Tower. Remember, they were able to take down a couple of players earlier. Delta have lost one of their guys. But as for now, Winter stands alone, as usual. Thanks very much, Rainbow. Appreciate you. As usual, standing alone, using transport to try and get some kills. Neroza. We're going to go and watch him real quick. He's able to get a knock right there. Not sure if he got that full kill, though. It is Ackman's team landing beside him here over by construction site. They only have 1 player left, and it is going to be Ackman himself, the captain. What can he do here, though, chat? He's the last alive. No tags have been confirmed. As usual, he's going to crouch over. As you guys know, crouching allows for no footstep noise or the indicator for a footstep. So they won't know he's here. He's going to be able to, yes, rotate. I'm not sure if he'll get these tags back, though. Same with Low-Tech's last alive. We mentioned it earlier. The European teams have been really suffering recently. Same with the Middle Eastern. We've seen them dominate last tournament, but this one has been a little bit different, as you don't get automatic revives inside of a blackout and isolated event. TSG.
Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
Able to get another kill on Iraqi plays. They've got 5 elims so far, and unfortunately, Ackman has been eliminated. They are going to fall early, and Aura Hood will go out of the top 5 based off that performance. OP Eternity Zenith could take that top 5 position, or even 4K Overload, Holy Father, Synth, Remy, and Tokyo could take it off them as well. As Wexort has been spotted, shot's going to go down here, Echo in hand, and Wexort has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. See you later, alligator. Currently, chat, Winter is on 34 kills, which is the most amount of kills of anyone in the tournament as a solo Jackal user. See you later, Ackman. We love Ackman, chat, but unfortunately today has not been his day, and he is still struggling to find a team that can really be good with him. We know he's a great player, we know he's a superstar, but the captain has just been falling short recently, unfortunately. Not sure what team that was FHJing these guys, but I'm gonna go and check real quick. Who was it that was up here? Ah, Ah, okay, it's the girls. All right, Alexa, no simps in this chat. Am I right, though? We've actually got 3 different girls teams in here. A Latin American one and 2 Filipino ones. If you're a girls team and you want to participate in these tournaments, let us know. We love to see girls inside of the events because a lot of you guys are actually really good and definitely underrated. Especially, I mean, I don't even want to call out some of the girls, but I might get targeted for not calling out certain names, but I'll say Zaina. I don't think she's here today though, but she will be here soon, I'm sure, again. Along with Alexa being one of the best girls that I have seen out of any Battle Royale player. Oh, shots go down here. TSG able to take them out. Oh, SMRS comes through. Slashy lands a couple more shots right here. And GOAT are gonna get eradicated once again. Fully eliminated. These guys were performing well until TSG kept spotting them and absolutely cooking them. 10 eliminations from this Filipino roster. Slayer's gonna get eliminated again here. Let's hop on board and see what's happening. Lowtech still alive. He's been the mainstay player for game number 6. The last person alive for many different instances. Oh my god, too many spotters are going down right here. It's absolute chaos. He has been spotted through the smoke bomber, but he's able to take down one player. Lowtech's in a 1v4 situation. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything here. He's going to get right-teched from the side. Another cluster strike's coming through with the spotter. He's... Oh my god, he gets out of the situation for now. Lowtech's, how are you still alive, broski? Third party coming in from the side here. It's going to be Alexa and the girl team. Snowboards are being used, and the third party could go in the way of 4K Negi, Synth. Actually, not sorry, Synth. Ranzu. Apologies. 4K Negi, Ranzu, and Akaza. This girl team pushes into them a little bit too aggressively. Rami falls from Holy Father's roster. I'm actually going to hop on into free cam, go around and see what these girls are up to. They're going to be fighting the mixed region team from Africa and Europe. Insolence pushing up. He has won one of these tournaments before. He is a veteran when it comes to winning $10,000 major championships. In the early days when the European region dominated, he was part of one of the teams that were on the dominant run. For now, though, they've fallen off a little bit. Shots are going to go through, but to be honest, this fight's not really happening. So let's hop on board with Holy Father as he's able to get a knock onto an opposing team. Full kill could come through. Delina. Oh, he doesn't kill Chamo because he knows that they need to get the tags. He kills them finally, though. Holy Father. 1 kill on the board. Tokyo has 2. Remy has 1 as well. Bardax, oh my gosh. They are very badly split here. This is not good. Kust, Bardax, and Bolivia. These guys are currently 3rd on the leaderboard, but they are 42 points behind 1st. So unless 4 Kings let it loose, I don't think they're going to be able to catch up. Maybe if they have an OP Zenith-like performance and drop like 60 kills in a game, they could catch up instantly. But the likelihood of that happening is very, very small. Tokyo, one of the last players alive on his team. Bolivia may spot him here. He shouldn't have moved there. Oh. Oh my god, I thought he got away with it. I actually thought he got away with it for a second, but Bardak spotted him. Unfortunately, that only works in public matches, not in $10,000 tournaments. Tokyo falls. Holy Father, last player alive on his team. I don't think he has any of the tags either of his teammates, which is kind of sad. Hopefully he gets those guys back into the lobby and we can see a little bit more from them later on in this game. Team number 2 still looking pretty good. They don't have much to worry about. All 4 of them are alive. That's known as Anubis Rans. Also another 4K roster. They're currently 4th in the leaderboard. They have 7 kills inside of this game, but we'll hop on over to see what Slayer's up to. 4 kills for these guys. Everyone's rotated past them, so they're good to go. TSG are sitting on 10, so they may be able to catch up to the current leaders of 4 Kings, as we'll go down and watch Delta as well. No kills, but they're all still alive for now. Where is Winter? Really? No kills from Winter so far. Interesting. No kills at all. That might actually be a first. Bro, you guys are... If you're watching on YouTube, TikTok is so rude. They are spamming Ackman being food. Guys, come on. Ackman is OP, alright? A bad tournament doesn't mean that he's a bad player, chat. He's still the GOAT. 4K Winter struggling this time around. He has the most kills out of anyone in the tournament. Can he get one here, though? Nope, still not able to get a kill, unfortunately, as Slayer's able to take down Slovin. Last alive on his team. He's just playing the Jackal, trying to get a redemption for his teammates. Oh, Insanity out in the open. There we go. Oh, the medic saved him last second. Well played. A good placed medic right there from Insanity. He's not standing on it anymore, and Winter's still trying to get some shots. Hassan has been spotted. Insta-kill onto him because he was in the water. First kill coming through from Winter. Holy Father's still alive, but I don't think he has any tags. Synth has been fully eliminated for now. We'll hop on board with Slayer. They're good to go as well. Let's go and watch some teams that we haven't really seen much of so far. We've got team number 9 here, Resulting 99 versus me, Brotex and Jakari. They are in a little bit of a fight here. They've spotted a team right in front of them. This is actually a really good team. They're currently 3rd on the leaderboards. Holiday and Bolivia right in front of him. He does have a sniper to work with here, being the DLQ. Another sniper player onto his side. Is that Brotex? Yes, it is. HDR being used outside of the zone here. Could land a shot and get an instant crack. Shot goes down. Not able to land it for now. Can you land any shots? Holiday's trying to rotate around and hit him from the side. Not able to do so. They're going to rotate into the zone, get in without any damage. SMRS almost completely takes Brotex out. For once, we're seeing the Brotex be better than the Low-Tex. Fury Ames is right in front of them. He's going to get Tempest. Bro, we got Tempest and instantly wiped. RIP, bro. Oh my god, DLQ Omega Maywa Mag. Retaliation play here. On to Brotex. From Bardax's team. Well played to him. What's up with Winter now, though? Oh, his Jackal has been fully wiped. He can't get any other Jackals anymore, and that's going to be a bad game from Winter this time around. Rebar, the team from the Middle East, still alive for now. 5 eliminations on the board. We love to see the Middle Eastern teams do well inside of these tournaments. They're not close to anyone except from Tom, though. Speaking of tournaments that we don't really see often, Delta, first time playing in one of these events, 2 eliminations on the board. Able to scan back their teammates. These guys have been performing really well. I would love to see them even get into the top 10 if that's even possible. Winter finally gets eliminated. A terrible performance from him. Zenpro, you need to put down your medic. There we go. Terribly bad medic placement right there. But to be honest, that's probably because they don't play COD MBR and they are new to this. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt here. Oh, we see the 4K main team. Do they have... I don't even know if these guys have their chip terminals upgraded. I don't think they have them upgraded. Yeah, and Delta and Kid is going to die outside of the zone. See, this is just game knowledge. Somebody needs to teach these guys about class abilities so that they can get into the zone easier. Speaking of teams that do know a lot about COD Mobile Battle Royale, though, we got TSG in here with 14 total eliminations in just this game. These guys have been on a dominant run here so far throughout the entire tournament. Same with 4 Kings, to be honest. They're very neck and neck here, only 20 points between them. 4 Kings currently in the lead. 4 Kings, the main 4 Kings roster. They had a tournament robbed from them recently due to rerooms, and now they've come back for a vengeance. I know the entire Asian continent, the Asian region, are just licking their lips watching this right now, chat. Literally the revenge arc that everyone wanted. The winter arc that we deserved. All 4 players still alive with 7 kills on the board. Chat spamming me to watch Renzu. What's he doing? In and around a different team? Nope, they're good to go. There's nobody close to them. Low-Tex is... Oh, they are! There's Low-Tex is right beneath them. I didn't see this. Oh, dearie me. I thought they were in the same house, but they're across in the different barn over here, and they're getting killed by TSG. TSG coming in here from the side. The third party comes through. It was actually Africa fighting them first, and now it's all down to Prime to make something work. Stiller has been knocked to Prime in a 1v3 situation. It's not going to go his way at all. Instantly gets eliminated. The shockwave does the damage to seal the deal, and it looks like Mellow's over here on the other side of the barn. Rami, Holy Father, and Tokyo probably going to target him out of this barn side. Using the pay to lose smoke. Gets out of the situation, but for how long? I don't think it's going to be long at all. Mellow. Oh dear, Tokyo getting shot from the side here. It's going to be TSG third partying, and Mellow's last alive. Goes in the quad, but he's going to die instantly. Gets exploded. TSG Stiller over on the side. Uses the rewind to get back, and Holy Father tries to land some shots, but it's not going to be good enough. Ranzu still up and at him as well inside of this barn. Is he in the next zone? No, he's not in the next one, but he's close enough. Bardax, the team that's finished in 3rd place so far, right in front of them. Whoever wins this fight could go into a different spot on the leaderboard, so they're going to be playing it very, very strategically. The mixed region team is over there as well. That's going to be the mixed region from Africa and Europe. over on the side. Holy Father's still alive, but for how long can he stay up for? I think he's going to die here. Unfortunately, there's just too many team around him. Oh, it's TSG. That's not looking good for him. Holy Father, you're last alive in the roster, but it's not looking good, Brisky. A team in front of you is going to be the mixed region team. He could hide in the cornfield. A cornfield hide. Oh, he's got 1 HP. He's got 1 HP. There's no way he's still alive, Brisky. Oh my God. Go into the water. Go into the water. Go into the water. Oh, he's going to die, bro. There's no way. Holy Father makes it through, Brisky. Please. Oh, he uses his smoke. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's gonna stay alive. Holy Father, last alive in his team. 2 teams are fighting in and amongst the zone right here. It's gonna be Renzu and Bob. Bardax's team, they're 3rd and 4th in the leaderboard right here. SMRS in hand, but he's not able to land a shot because he doesn't have it reloaded. That's the problem with the SMRS, is it takes forever to reload. Bolivia dies outside of the zone, and it looks like they're still fighting on this team. Akaza and Friday both getting eliminated from the mixed region team. Mona cooking them on the main stage. I'm not even sure if he's still alive after that. He is, but unfortunately he does get knocked by another Filipino roster. Holy Father staying alive for a little bit longer. He doesn't want anyone to know he's there. He could need if he had one, but unfortunately he doesn't. Just trying to stay alive for a little bit longer. Stiller spotted him. Dots go down. He rewinds back in, and Holy Father's finally going to get eliminated from TSG. Ramsey and the boys get all of their players back into the action. Look at all of the cars they have to use here. SMRS in hand. They have a tank to use and another car right beside them as cover. The zone isn't on them, unfortunately, and they could get SMRS out of this position, but the SMRS is coming in handy on their way, and it looks like Akaza dies outside of the zone. SMRS still being used. Does anyone have a smoke bomber here to use? I don't think so. Spotter is also not in use either, as he don't have it, and I think this is going to die outside of the zone from Ramsey. See you later, Alligator. Last alive in the team is going to be Friday. He's outside of the zone as well. See you later, TSG. Clutching up on the main stage, and it looks a really good position from them into this final zone. 4 teams left alive, and Slashy shitting across the zone currently. It looks like Bardax's team also get eliminated, and it's all going to be down to this final roster. It's a roster from the Middle East, but they're not going to be able to do it with the mixed region team also being in there as well. See you later, Alligator. Latam, last team to go through it, and it's all going to go in the way of TSG with a phenomenally dominant performance in game number 6, chat. An unbelievable game number 6 here from TSG. That means there's only one more game left in it, and Philippines is absolutely dominating on the main stage, my scrumptiouses. Let's pull up the kill count. This is going to be a crazy amount of kills here. As you can see, 9965. 29 kills is going to be the most kills we've seen from any team inside of any of the games today. Almost a 30 bomb from the people of TSG. Unfortunately, for 4 Kings, they died in 5th place, even though they made it to the final zone. That just shows you how competitive these games are becoming, ladies and gentlemen, especially with nothing being banned. It allows many people to get into that end game, use their medic to their advantage, med strat outside of the zone, and come in very late. That obviously did not play in the favor of 4 Kings main. It was a shame to see. They played very well, but they're going to die, I would say, objectively pretty early, especially with the kills only being 10. That's not going to give them a lot of points, ladies and gentlemen. They may lose their #1 spot to TSG, and it's going to really come down to this last game in Isolated. Mixed region team, fantastic performance from them. Mona, he didn't get any kills because the other team got revived, but if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have got 2nd place because they were able to take down Renzo's team and make them die outside of his zone. 6 kills coming in from Insolence. We know him as a champion around these parts, as he has won one of these tournaments before. Then we also have team number 9. They made it very, very late into the game. To be honest, I'm surprised they didn't die earlier because of the position they had. Good amount of kills from those guys. Team number 9, also known as Aura. I guess they're now the real Aura team, since Aura Hood is probably going to be out of the top 10. Going down, we can see honestly, Anubis, a bad game. It's their first bad game in a while. Only 3 kills in a 7th place position. They may drop down the leaderboards after that. They were at 72 points. They're really only going to go up to like 77, 78 points off that game, so not really good from them. We can see Holy Father's team only 4 kills as well that time around, but as we go further down the list, you can see Bardax's team died very early. No placement points, but a bunch of kills. They got 11 total eliminations for that game, and that's going to mean that they will go up to 93 total points. So it's really a race between one region right now, ladies and gentlemen. Delta also dying early. We're not really surprised by this. You know, they're new to the game. They played multiple different mobile FPSs, and they said, you know what? We want to have a stab at COD Mobile Battle Royale. And to be honest, they haven't played too bad. I mean, they're definitely not last place in this tournament. I would argue that they're actually doing better than some entire regions in this event. I'm not going to name names or anything, Jack, because then I'm going to be called, you know, all kinds of names under the sun. But they're doing pretty damn well. They're doing pretty damn well indeed. Team 13, we can see OBM Prime, Lila, and the main man, Mello. They got five total kills, died early. And yet again, OP Zenith. They were 6th place at the start of this game, but once again, a little bit of a lackluster performance. They may go down the leaderboard, unfortunately. Same with Winter. He was only able to get 1 Jackal kill in that entire game, dying early. And Ackman's team, again, disappointing performance from them. They played good, but this time around, they get killed very early. Either way, chat, we're going to get this scoreboard tallied up for you guys and get into the 7th and final game of this tournament. I know you guys are saying update the scoreboard, but literally the game has just ended, chat. It's not, the score is not calculated via AI. There's people manually typing this. We got Soham, we got Madman, we got Bright grinding in the background, making sure that this is cohesive as possible. But as soon as the scoreboard is ready, we'll get it up on your screen. And to be honest, it's going to be a race between 4 Kings and TSG, which is something we have never seen before. Thanks everyone who followed the stream, and make sure to go and follow all of the other streamers who are participating in this event, whether they're streaming on TikTok or you can subscribe to them if they're on YouTube. I know a lot of the players from the Middle East love to stream on YouTube, and every other region kind of sticks to TikTok. Alrighty, we're into the 7th and final game. As soon as I get that scoreboard in, I will make sure to update it for you guys. Shout out to Rainbow for all of the gifts this stream, Climax, Cheyenne, and Moni. Appreciate you guys. Let's go, my little scrumptiouses. It all comes down to this. Which team do you think is going to win? I don't know. Game 6 has been sent to me with the updated scoreboards, chat. I'm downloading it right now as we speak. And it is a very, very close leaderboard, chat. It is going to come down to the wire here on this Sunday morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are in the world, because we obviously are hosting a global tournament. Updating it on your screen right now on YouTube as well. There is only 10 points in it, and TSG have just about taken the lead off of 4 Kings. It's close. Very, very close, chat. Very close indeed. I don't know where my...
We can land here.
Oh, okay. I guess the flight path audio has just decided to turn off. I've never seen that before. But here we go. As this Game 7 starts, chat, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who is involved in this tournament, who has been involved in the tournaments over the last year, all of the people behind the scenes that make it happen, COD Mobile for sponsoring these events, and you, of course, for viewing them. Big shout out to the Intangibles team that help run these things behind the scenes, especially Madman. He's the king of them all. He takes direct messages from all the people who are participating in, and he has to deal with a lot to make these events run. Of course, I'm just here casting and putting the things on the screen, but it's all about the Intangibles, the administrative team that do the things behind the scenes. So big shout out to them as we get into game number 7, our 7th and final game, chat. It all comes down to this. Not only
First blood.
oh my god, I've never seen that in my entire life. Azilla, I have never seen what you just did ever. What was that? I don't even know what that was. Was it called the Holy Ark? Thank you so much. I've never seen that ever, bro. What? What the heck was even that? Oh my god. I thought that was from the game. I thought somebody had picked something up and COD Mobile had added like a new sound effect. I usually don't get sound effects on TikTok at all. Thank you so much, Cecilia. Thank you very, very much. As we hop into the 7th and final game, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see where Winter is. Oh, he's targeting teams already, but he's not able to get any of them just yet. Valor's team have been eliminated early here. Only 2 of their players are left alive, and it looks like it's going to be the mixed region team, mixed between Africa and Europe. Shots go down. What a snipe with the PPS edge from Claude onto Necro. Nagdy's unfortunately going to get knocked here as well, and it looks like Claude's last alive on the team. This is going to be bad for them. Winter has been... Wait, never mind, it's Alexa! Alexa, the girl Jackal user's coming in! She wants a little bit of the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We've got another Jackal user. They want to be like Winter. He's inspiring the youth here. He's inspiring the scene to use the Jackal. I thought it was Winter, but it is not him. Oh, getting shot from the side. Oh, dearie me. I must say, if that was Winter, he probably would have killed that entire team by now. But Alexa, I'm curious to see what you got here in this Jackal. What can you make happen? I don't know the strategy at play, chat. I do not know the strategy at play here, bro. Okay. Thanks again, Asilla. Appreciate you. Alright, she's gonna rotate out of the situation, bro. Oh my gosh. Winter, where are you, man? We need to see the GOAT use the Jackal. Alright, he's targeting a new team here. It looks like he's going for the Outpost roster. I'm not sure who it is down there. They did eliminate his team earlier, though. As Friday is in a fight. Renzu has been knocked. Friday has also been knocked. Negi's still alive. Akaza is up for a little bit longer here. Bardax. Oh, it's Bob. It's Team Bob. 4K, man. Can they win their first ever Ferg tournament, chat? It would be a first for this roster. TSG has won a tournament before, but 4 Kings have never won a tournament in the history of our major championships that we host here. I would love to see them do it, but they need to go against arguably the best team from their region if they want to make it happen. They have got 1 kill. They're 10 points behind TSG. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hop on board with TSG and see where they are. They also have 1 point, so they're still 10 points behind. They're going to be getting their upgraded class abilities, so they're looking good going into the middle of the game. The first safe zone is collapsing now. As unfortunately, Stalker's team looks like they have been eliminated. Ackman is still playing. I'm surprised by that. I thought he was going to get really annoyed, but I love Ackman, man. I'm glad he's still here. That's my GOAT right there, chat. That's my GOAT. They have 2 eliminations in this game. OP Zenith, when it comes to the leaderboards, they are still in 6th, surprisingly. I thought they were going to drop a lot, but they have not dropped really at all. Actually, yeah. They're just below Ackman's team at 5th. It really seems like all of the other teams are just kind of fighting for 3rd, 4th, and 5th place right now. There's only 2 teams in competition here for 1st and 2nd, which is a surprise. We've never really seen something like this before, ever. Unfortunately, the girl roster of GNR have been eliminated. I'm going to go ahead and watch Bardax now, as these guys have been cooking throughout this tournament. They have 93 points. They could, I guess, if they have a really good game, they could finish first, but it would take an absolutely outstanding performance for them to be able to do something like that. Winter has been eliminated, unfortunately, and Alexa's actually getting kills. No way! She actually got Balor with her Jackal. Have we got a new queen of Jackal use? We might have. We might have, chat, a new queen of the Jackal. I don't see her targeting anyone just yet. She's not as decisive as Winter. Winter really goes for the kills here, as Bardax is getting eliminated along with Holiday, and they only have 1 player left. Finally, Kus comes back in the revive flight. Akaza dies outside of zone. That's not good. Negi lasts alive on his team. He does have the medic, though, so he can get his teammates back in the action. Holy Father stays alive as well. He is over by Black Market. They're going to try and upgrade all of their class abilities. Hopefully there's a fire seal for them. Ken is going to get knocked, however, from OP Zenith. He's the only player to get knocked and eliminated. Slayer, Lotex, and a Bull Boss all still alive for now. Matador's landing in. Snipes go down, not able to land it, unfortunately. It's just a regular DLQ. It's not a custom. That land would have been crazy. Goat's also getting eliminated here from TSG. Matador rotating away. Oh, 4 Kings main have been spotted. 4K needs to make sure they do not die here. I do not want to see 4 Kings die. That's the last thing I want to see this early on in the game. We want to see a good competition. They have 7 kills so far. TSG do have 4 kills, so they are gaining on them. They only have a 7-point lead now, instead of the 10 that they had before this game had started. Everyone's spamming about Vector. What are you doing?
Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop has
What do you mean Vector, chat? Bro, Vector's out in the middle of nowhere. What are you yapping about, bro? Oh, hell nah. TSG in a fight right here. We'll hop on board with them as Secret gets eliminated fully.
Airdrop has been delivered.
He may be able to get back through the revive flight, though, as Stiller, Slashy, and Layla are still alive. They're targeting Goat Patata.
Airdrop in.
They name themselves Go Esports, but unfortunately, they're not the greatest of all time this time. They have fallen very far down that leaderboard. As Secret comes back in through the revive flight, Patata gets out of there without any harm happening to him at all. He may get naded here, though. The nade comes through. Might happen. Stiller. Oh my god, Soy Topo's been revived. This is bad. TSG loses a player. They almost lost 2 there. Layla almost goes down, but the medic comes in last second to be able to guarantee him staying alive. Soy Topo. Oh my god, Layla goes down too. Now it's all down to Slashy. And he's really far outside the zone. Oh my god, he's really far outside the zone. Okay, nice. It doesn't tick for that long. We're good. It's only ticking for 1 damage. It's the first zone. We're good to go. If that was late game, he may have died and his team may have been eliminated. But Secret's going to come back through the revive flight and they almost lost their first place position. Still only got 4 kills and 4K. Me and Id's catching them with 7 total elims. Like I said before, the gap is closing. Now they're only 6 points ahead as they pick up another onto the Middle Eastern player, COD ROYALE. We love the Middle East here, ladies and gentlemen, as Wexor, another player from the Middle East coming over with his chopper, bro. I guess Gyro was needed for that one, ladies and gentlemen. Instant wipe onto Wexor. Now up to 9 kills. The team is pushing forward from Wexor's roster. They see them right there. It's going to be Raki, Ronell, and their 4th player being Hudson. Holy Father able to take down Patata. Let's see if they're in a team fight or not. Patata from the team GOAT Esports. This was a 3rd party, as we seen TSG run away from this fight earlier in the game. Holy Father with the only kill for his roster. Rose beeping his horn, bruh. Unfortunately, Holy Father, that is not your Mustang, so that car has no aura. Secret's been spotted. Oh no. Oh no, Secret. He's not. Oh my god. Oh my. Cue the with the black and white and skull face emoji, because what was that movement from Secret? How did he get away from the entire team without even losing his armor? Good job from him, and it looks like Slashy has spotted another GOAT player. It's going to be Soy Topo able to turn on him. See ya later, Alligator Slashy. Now it's all down to Secret. Oh, and he's getting targeted here. Oh my god, Secret, this is bad. This is very bad. This might be all she wrote. Oh my god, the snowboard movement though. The snowboard movement is coming in handy here from the Garena God himself. Secret stays alive to thrive another day as they're still targeting him from across the map. This is 4K Overload trying to make something happen against this gamer. He has no plates. He has no way of getting into zone.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Why can I not click the map? Oh my god, this is not good. He's so far out of zone here. He needs to go for the tags. He could get them, but there's nothing he can do unless he gets these tags. He's gonna die outside of zone regardless. Keep in mind, they are in the lead currently. Oh my god, he needs to get there fast and redeem them. Redeem! Oh my god, there's a guy there. Oh my god, Pacino from across the map. Soy Topo shooting his body. Oh no, TSG go out early. And now it's all down to 4 Kings to take this win home. Remember, TSG were in the lead going into this match by 10 total points, ladies and gentlemen. And now with 9 kills, 4 Kings could rob them of that victory. For the first time in the history of our $10,000 major championship tournaments, 4 Kings could have a victorious performance. As a ball is going to get shot from the side. They're not able to land enough shots, and there we go. We seen Secret leave the room. I'm sure they are biting their lips right now, praying that 4 Kings go down. If they make it into this endgame, chat, it would be all she wrote for a 4 Kings victory, chat. The biggest clan in all of Asia, the biggest clan in the Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale world. for the first time ever, could win a tournament. Wexer, oh my god, and y'all say, I have aimbot. Where's the accusations onto Jeff, bruh? What was that? Easy kill right there onto Wexer. Hudson's still alive. There's another team up on top of the platform, though. Platform still inside of the zone. 10 total eliminations from 4 Kings. However, remember, TSG did have a lot of eliminations themselves going into that period where they died. They've got an extreme amount of speed boost here from the snowboard. Jeff has spotted Hudson. I don't know if they'll be able to kill him, though, because of the speed boost that Hudson will get from the snowboard as well. They're opting to go for a very passive approach now. They know they don't need to get any more kills. They just need to stay alive, and the kills will come. You know what? It's a $10,000 tournament. I'm going to give them the pass. Up and on over to Ramsey with Anubis. They have 3 eliminations. They're currently 4th on the leaderboard. They could catch up to Bardax's team, but I'm not sure where Bardax is. Yeah, they've got 4 eliminations total. As we'll hop on over to a team that's actually fighting right now, being Volvoz, Ken, Lotex, and Slayer. Ken gets eliminated from across the map, and oh my god, it's actually 4 Kings. Ken fully eliminated here. 4 Kings, looks like they're actually still playing slightly more aggressive than what I thought they would. 11 kills total. Fire Seal comes in, so anyone that's close to a buy station will be able to get some easy, juicy loot for basically free. There's still a team up there, though, on the platform. Let's zoom in on them. Ooh, Sloven Hassan and El Barata. They're standing outside of the zone. The helicopter has been blown up. Wexer comes in through the revive flight, and it looks like Akman's team are in a little bit of a fight here as well. Fun goes into the zone, and 6-7 is trying to get him from the car. This is not good. It's not a good rotational area for them. If they can get in and get into a house, they'll be in a good spot. But other than that, if they don't do that, they will probably die here very early on. Bardax is in a fight right here. They're trying to get a top 3 finish inside of this tournament, but it's really a 1v1 between 2 teams, being TSG and 4 Kings. Olivia, Holiday, Bardax, and Kust all still alive as Lotex is landing shots. Lotex, where are you landing shots onto? It looks like they're onto 4 King overload here across the map. A trade comes through from Synth, but it's not going to be enough. Players been spotted across the map here. This is an actual really nice final zone for the final game. I hope it goes over to Sakura and doesn't rotate the zone far out into the open grassland. All of 4K are still alive. We've never seen 4K Overload win a game in one of these events. It would be amazing to see them win this final game. Game number 7 as Narosa is in a fight. We're going to hop on board with the 4 Kings main roster. They're quite split here as a roster. I'm not going to lie. I would like to see them play a little bit closer together. But they do have 16 total eliminations. So it is definitely neck and neck inside of this tournament. They could take home the victory here, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever, it definitely could happen. As Game 7 is coming to the late game. And it looks like the zone did transfer over to the open area of the map. Bardax has been killed outside by Prime. All of 4 Kings are left alive here, ladies and gentlemen. All 4 of them are up and kicking. I know it sounds like a lot of people are shooting, but there's not very many shots actually going down. There we go. Nades and stuff are coming through now. Mixed region are over there. We're let's hop on board with Holy Fathers. He's in a little bit of a scuffle between Wexor and another roster of Valor's team. Wexor gets knocked by Nagdi. A cluster strike's coming through. Holy Father not able to steal that kill, unfortunately. 3 kills still on the board for this team. Lotex needs to rotate into the zone with his roster as well, but it looks like they may get pushed out here by a different team. Let's hop on board with him. It looks like Volvoz is going down, which leaves Ken, Lotex, and Slayer last alive on the team. Lotex trying to shoot through. Not going to happen. The zone is pushing them out of this situation, though, in about 4 seconds. They tried to make a quick rotation in, but it wasn't, unfortunately, happening for them as they were blocked off by multiple different teams from different regions. Slayer's going to go straight across that main road. Does he make it? Yes, he does. He's made it over and across. Staying alive for a little bit longer here, Holy Father. Not in a scuffle, either is Tokyo. Rami does take another kill onto Balor. It looks like GOAT have the best position in this zone as well. They have the high ground with SMRS by their side. Rami gets taken down. Snack TT killed from behind, and obviously 4 Kings still alive here. I don't know if Four Kings have a positional play for the rotation, but they take down Friday. 18 kills on the board here. Kust has been spotted as well. Bolivia may go down here from the flight. Oh my god, not gonna happen, and now they're in a difficult spot here. Jeff takes down one. Can he take down the second here? Uses the snowboard to his advantage with the speed boost of Smoke Bomber. Has very little health left remaining. They do have high ground into the next zone. Holiday gets back on the self-revive. Shots go through. Instant knock. Full wipe. Easy peasy. 20 kills on the board here from the main man over of Four Kings, ladies and gentlemen. All 4 of their players still alive, but Tom is knocked. The revive comes through. Luckily, his teammate is there to help him out. They've got a good position in the zone. They have the high ground. They have everything going for them. Can they take the victory here in a dominant fashion? TSG were ahead of them going into this game, but Four Kings are primed and ready to take the victory. Shots go across the map. Jeff, Sin, Tom, and... Ooh. Okay. It looks like Goats rotated off the high ground? Surely not. They gave up this position. I can't believe it. They've given the high ground to Four Kings. They opted to go down on top of the building instead of holding the high ground. I mean, they get a couple of kills out of it. Slayer and Ken get eliminated. Their team are basically out of the competition entirely, fully wiped here. SMRSs are going down everywhere. But to give the high ground to Four Kings? Jeff, Tom, G, and Narosa? 21 kills? And zone advantage? I feel like that was a little bit of a misplay from Goats. Hopefully they can get some kills out of it, but I mean, my god. It looks like Four Kings don't have to worry about anything for a little while longer here. Oh, Tom's taking some damage though. He rotates back into it. We'll hop on board with the Goats right now as they are still in a fighting position. Rotating into the zone, Hasbullah's right in front of Soy Topo. Soy Topo not taking damage to that nade because it was his teammates. There we go. Hasbullah's gonna fall, unfortunately. Soy Topo takes him down. 4 teams left remaining, but the story really comes down to the Four Kings. Holy Father somehow still alive. He's gonna get knocked and eliminated from Four Kings main. 22 kills on the board. Holy Father gets knocked, fully eliminated. There's only 3 teams left. It all comes down to the final moments. It surely seems like 4K's gonna win it. Tom takes down 1. See you later, alligator. Only 9 players left alive. And 4 of them are on the side of 4K's main roster. Oh my god, being hyper aggressive. It's not gonna go in the way of them. That was a bad play. Narosa and G are still alive, however. 5 players still left, and 2 of them are on the side of 4 Kings. Are gonna go for the aggressive play. It's Prime. G can take him down right here. Surely he gets knocked. The shots go down, and they win it for the first time in the history of our $10,000 major championship events. 4K are victorious. Oh my gosh, chat. They take the win in the final game and they win the entire tournament, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance from Four Kings' very own. 3 of them got 7 kills, and another player, Narosa, lands 6 eliminations in the final match. First place, flawless victory with that 27 kill game performance. That's going to guarantee them that first place victory with a strong margin against TSG. Going into that final game, they were behind by 10 points. TSG dying early ruined their chances of winning another Ferg tournament, and it goes straight to their rivals, being Four Kings. It has finally happened, chat. Four Kings have won a $10,000 major global championship. The team from Garena comes into the different version of the app and dominates with their entire region by their side. In fact, it looks like 3 out of the top 5 teams were all from the same country this time around. What a tournament from the man of Four Kings. Congratulations to the Broskis. Unbelievable performance. W's in chat for such a cohesive and chemistry-driven win right up until the end. To be honest, I can't believe it's finally happened. When TSG won, it was outstanding. And now, finally, for the first time ever, Four Kings are able to take home the victory. Unbelievable performance. A first place finish for the final game. just the cherry on top of an absolutely outstanding tournament today. If you're new, make sure to follow all of the streamers and myself included. We host these events pretty much every single month, sometimes twice a month. Make sure to check out all of the 4K players that just won that match. They're all streaming right now. We got Tom Pips, we got Super Jeff, we got Narosa, and we got G, the brand new pickup for this roster, all live on TikTok. Make sure to congratulate them on such a dominant performance, and unfortunate, unlucky second place finish for TSG. They still did amazing. Not sure where the 3rd, 4th, 5th place teams are, but I think that Ranzu's team will be probably 5th, 4th, or 3rd, and then we got Bop along with Aura Hood or OP Eternity Zenith maybe taking that 5th place as well. What a tournament, chat. We're getting the scoreboards wrapped up for you right now as fast as we can. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm so happy that they finally won, chat. Yes! Yes, chat. They did it. They finally won, chat. After a year and a half of hosting tournaments, the Four Kings are finally victorious, chat. Finally, broski. In fact, Philippines have actually won 2 tournaments this cycle. Over this year, they've won 2 tournaments, chat, and their main roster finally wins an entire event. We're still yet to see the Four Kings Overload win a game, but maybe next tournament they'll be able to clutch up. I've got one question before we get these scoreboards sent over, chat. What do you guys think about a tournament with no class abilities? That means no medics, no smoke bomber, no igniter, no desperado. W or L? Let me know. W or L? W or L on a no class ability tournament. I think it could be something interesting. I must say, it could be difficult against Jackal users like Winter to survive because Medic's not in play, but it could be something interesting. I'm just floating the idea out there. You can say W or L, whatever you want. Let me know what you want to see. If you think a no class ability tournament is something you want to watch, I think it would be amazing. Just like I thought the no bans event would be amazing. I'll let you see down the list of where everyone placed. We're getting the tallies gone up for you guys just now. Congratulations to 4K, the entire organization and the main roster. They definitely won. 110% they won, man. They were only 10 points behind, and then they win with 27 kills. I mean, bro, that's essentially what, a 42-point performance when TSG only got a few points. Easy win. Congratulations to the 4King boys, and of course, congratulations to everyone that was involved. Thank you to Delta for actually participating in one of our tournaments. Really appreciate you guys coming out. It was awesome to see you. And you surprised us. I thought you were going to finish last. Definitely didn't even come close to last. You probably finished about middle of the pack, to be honest. So great performance from Delta. Of course, they're not COD Mobile native players. They play other titles, other mobile FPSs, and they decided, you know what? We're going to dip our toes in COD Mobile, and we're going to have a pretty decent performance. If they up their knowledge a little bit about the maps and about abilities, they probably play a lot better. In fact, if they played a Noah class ability game or tournament, they might actually perform maybe top 10 or even a top 5. It's looking like you guys want a no class ability tournament, so we will make sure to do that. I'm going to go ahead and update the scoreboard for you guys right now. We already know who won, chat. I mean, but I'm sure you guys want to see where everyone else placed. So we'll get it over here. YouTube, we're going to show the leaderboard like this. And then TikTok, I am going to put it on your screen in just a sec. Diddly-yak and my Pookie Bears. Oh my gosh, chat. What an event we had today. Oh, there we go. Finally updated. What a performance from everyone involved. All of the teams that participated today did so well. I'm surprised by pretty much, I guess I'm surprised by everyone. A lot of the good teams performed bad, and then a lot of the best, I guess, a lot of the worst teams performed really well for the first time ever. There you go. You can see it on your screen right now on TikTok as well. Doesn't matter what way you're watching it on TikTok. That is the updated scoreboard. If you're watching on YouTube Shorts, you can see it also. That is the official scoreboard to wrap up today's tournament, the No Bans Battle Royale $10,000 Championship. go straight over to 4 Kings, followed by TSG on 2nd place, Bop on 3rd place, Anubis Rens, which is another Filipino team, finished in 4th place, and OP Eternity Zenith, no matter the ping, still finished top 5. A great comeback by OP Eternity Zenith right there to be able to finish in top 5, regardless of their high MS. Good job to those guys. No Neck, that's Wagner and Dawn's team, they finished in 6th. So we actually had, what, 4 Filipino teams in the top 6 this time around. Aura Hood in 7th, that's Ackman's team. Aura, which is a Latin American pro team. 4K Overload in the top 10, ladies and gentlemen. 4K Overload, that's Holy Father, Synth, Remy, and Tokyo finished top 10 from, I think, it's the first time ever with 69 points. If only it was 6-7, chat. If only. And then 10th place is going to be going to GOAT Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to everyone involved. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Make sure to follow if you're new around here. I stream Battle Royale pretty much every day at this point. I'm a full-time full-time BR player and not a cheater. Also, if you want to check out all of the other participants, I'm sure everyone else is streaming. I'll go down the leaderboard right now. You can pick a name from the list, type it into TikTok, and they're probably live. If you're from the Middle East, check the Middle Eastern teams. They're probably live on YouTube. As for now, chat, thanks everyone for coming to the tournament. I'll be back again tomorrow. And one more time, shout out to 4 Kings for their first championship ever inside of one of our $10,000 global tournaments. Coming from Garena straight into global and dominating on the main stage, chat. Unbelievable. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Make sure to live your life with purpose. Do something that will help you mentally, physically, or financially with the rest of your day. Check out all of the other streamers that were in this tournament. And from the bottom of my heart, thanks for supporting these events. They wouldn't be nearly as good if you guys weren't here with us. And of course, thanks to the administrative team behind the scenes. We call them the intangibles. And yeah, thanks for all the teams and participants for playing. Love you all, chat. I'm going to go to the sauna and have a nice relaxed time because this has been a phenomenal day. Wish you guys all a great weekend. Love you all, chat. Make sure to follow. Check out all of the other streamers. What a great tournament. I'll be back tomorrow. You'll see me this time tomorrow, chat. Love you all. See you later. Bye.